Now, remember what happened last time? It still hurts to think about.
Are we wait, is it because last week you guys did the one shot. You mean last time the warehouse debacle?
Well, last week,
Yes.
last week
I
was
completely fucked up because I
want to hear this from Micah's perspective, not Lou's. Micah's.
Dear diary.
Dear diary.
He walks away. Connor.
Let's see. Well, see, we were going ahead and we were trying to hunt down Mr. Remy Aldegaz. In doing so, we found out that he had a warehouse where one might go to store these contraband items as they were prepared to be delivered.
As you do in a warehouse.
Yep.
I
I'll go in there. We met with
like a fancy lady.
Yep.
Boy, I sure hope that dress
You
became
had me
relevant at any
dressed-
point in this story.
Nope.
You
because I
had me
gave no
dressed up
fucks.
like a fucking bus boy.
Wait, Stitcher in a dress? Hold on.
You know,
It was too. That's why you weren't here.
Cue the
because it would've
art.
been too powerful for your pubescent eyes to see.
That's true.
basically what it comes down to is we met with the warehouse manager, and the guy kept rubbing me the wrong way. I stopped giving a fuck, and then I pulled the gun on him.
What Lou's not saying is that this entire story took place across about 2 minutes of real time.
Pretty much.
We also proceeded not
as
to
fast as it
fucking
took
hit
to
them,
do.
like, at all, because our rolls were so fucking shit.
I was trying to be sneaky, so I snuck out of the warehouse and I tried to, like, sprint around to flank them. It didn't matter because these fuckers couldn't hit anything, so the entire crew ran away.
Pretty much.
By the time you got to the other side of the warehouse, Connor, they were gone.
They're like, fuck this shit.
It was. Can we just forget that happened? Can we retcon that event?
I mean,
It was a bad
can we
dream.
do a record scratch and be like, that's how it should have went down? In reality.
in reality, they all escaped to go be like, yo, someone started shooting up our warehouse.
Yeah, our legal warehouse.
Our legal warehouse.
That is not criminal activity at all.
I mean, what warehouse doesn't have a little bit of unsolicited goods going through it? It's still a legal warehouse.
And I got my dress ripped, so there's that too.
Sure, you can't return it. Well, that's mostly what happened. I don't.
Well, there was a. Go ahead.
I mean, yeah, you did find the letter.
Did I meet the girl, the waitress? Did I meet her last?
Yeah, you met with
Yeah.
her and talked to her about...
You did some other stuff.
I didn't talk to her. I kind of intimidated the shit out of her.
But yeah, she's okay. But the important thing is you fucked up. You royally fucked up the warehouse.
Yo,
Yeah. Did we get any of the loot, at least?
There wasn't.
there wasn't anything
There
really
wasn't
great.
loot.
pieces.
Yeah, there wasn't like loot because this wasn't an illegal warehouse. This was a completely legit business.
It's a legit business that
ransacked.
it does
I
have.
did get charmed by the fruit though.
Oh fuck! I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, there was the fruit that was if you ate it, you got charmed, and then there was the letter that pertains to Matthias.
There is. Yep. So it does. It does. There is, some shady stuff going on in the back end here, for sure. The warehouse itself is a legitimate business, but it is also, on the back end, maybe dealing with some illicit things. And you found that there was a letter that tied Remy Eldergaz to, or at least names Matthias recognized as members of his old crime buddies, partners in
Like
crime.
the rat.
Suspicious.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
We're the rats.
The rat
Prey
and
at night,
Fred.
stalk at night. We're the rats. I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules. Okay, I'm done.
But yeah, there's
we sing that everywhere we go. We snap while we doing it too.
hell yeah. It's become a musical now. But there was reference to Thread, who dealt a lot with the sort of white collar stuff. And of course, the rat. sort of the guy in charge. Now, that's not, that's not wild and crazy. It's sort of one of those things. It's not, sometimes criminal families will do some work together or work for each other. The only problem is proving that it's not on the up and up, So, what do you do after the spectacular failure of the warehouse?
I walk up to Micah and I slap him across the face.
Do you cheese it?
One.
Do you get the fuck out of there?
Yeah,
Did you
suggest
say, do we cheese it?
head back and
no,
leave.
oh no, yeah, I'm slapping Micah.
Did you
and then
cheese it,
leaving.
or?
Yeah, I'm leaving. Who follows me is up to them. I'm leaving.
Oh, we're still in the warehouse.
Yeah, I don't know if you got out of there immediately after they ran off, or did you?
We searched a
You
little bit.
searched
I mean,
a
we
little
found
bit, but
my one good roll.
are you sticking around?
Yeah, no, I would have.
Or are you scrambling? Okay. So if
Absolutely.
you scramble out of there, you don't run into the authorities whenever they return. With Larry LaCroix and all of them sort of looking around, saying, someone came in here and tried to rob our warehouse." Things like that.
There's a very obvious stone man with a fucking southern accent and a gun.
It's like, what the fuck? And they're like taking down descriptions. Oh,
Why did Tommy deliver that one? And I bought a dog.
Yeah. There was a twink. I tell you, there was a twink.
Exploding vans.
Vans exploding when you least expect them.
You make
Close
it
the shade.
significantly, or do you head just straight back to the inn? Be like, oh fuck.
We would get
Oh,
our
fuck.
shit that we could, and I would say let's head back to the end.
New plan. Micah is not allowed to take point on plans.
I think it's fine.
Agreed. No.
It's
Seconded
a
motion.
try. It's a good try. Didn't work out.
Yeah.
You had to let's see, held in reserve and tail between your legs. It's not like you got beat up.
That's my plug, actually.
Hell
I
yeah.
got beat up.
No. No.
You didn't get beat up.
The fuck
Yeah.
up.
You took like half your health. You're fine.
Beaver,
I
you
was
did.
like
Did you
4
research
HP.
You're fine. The inn itself is much as you always leave it. It's a little bit busy. Called Red Rune tends to the bar, and as you sort of walk inside, he sort of says, "Jesus, what the fuck happened to you?"
Don't worry about it. Just
We're-
go ahead and
yeah.
give me a beer.
Oh,
Not a great start to
You
the
look
day.
like you could use one. He sort of pours a tall thing of beer. He says, Malcolm was here a little bit earlier, but he had to head out. And I said, he'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, that's the council. No, like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That'd be-
deviate from the inn, and I'm actually gonna go back to the guy whose name I absolutely wrote down in my notebook that I don't have in front of me. The fuck, there's like the cult of monster killers.
Ricardo Montalban.
No, that's not his fucking name. Cook. Byron Cook. I'm gonna swing back by his place.
Okay. What you looking
And, no, I'm gonna knock on the door and I'm gonna apologize for being short with Myrna, and I'm gonna tell her like, look, I was in a hurry, I had something to go do, it went terribly, and I don't want to go back to your inn at the moment because that's where the people that I was with went, and I don't want to be there with them at the time.
for? Okay.
I'm assuming like a grand total of half an hour has passed. Since
I mean,
that
it's prob-
combat was what, like 5 rounds.
I mean, you did a little bit of searching, and then you're going there, so it's probably been
That's true.
some
Couple
a
hours.
couple hours.
Okay. Don't matter if it, as long as it's not like an unreasonable hour, I will go. I will knock on the door, and I will see if Miss Myrna is available.
All right. He sort of eyes you up and down and sort of says,
Isn't he blind?
"Oh, yeah, he can still eye you up and down."
All right.
He sort of his face wrinkles slightly. He says, "Fine, Myrna, friends here."
Does he look noticeably upset? Because he was quite jovial when I first met him. That's
Seems a
not the
little.
right word.
He seems a little bit tired.
Okay. Real quick, I'm gonna AFK for 2 seconds because I don't have a writing utensil.
You don't need an AFK for that.
He'll be back in 20 minutes. Was I just not present for the warehouse endeavor? Is how we're rolling with it?
You were too busy jerking off.
Shitting your,
It's
yeah,
true.
you're shitting your brains out.
Yeah, Micah's shitting got passed on to me.
Yeah, you caught the diarrhea. Sorry.
Yeah, it is what it is, man.
So while
Just don't give me that fucking bug, man.
Stitch is going to do that, Micah's going to slink off with the excuse of he's going to check out the sight on his gun. Obviously, something must be wrong there.
You should go shoot at some people in the street.
I
See how
think
true the
the
aim is.
problem might be a little bit further back in the sights.
Go play Grand Theft Auto for a bit, Micah.
I think you should aim
Put
for
in
the
the cheat
the
codes.
street children.
He just needs a few hours to COD blocks.
I go to the nearest servants of succor and say, "You got any kids you need taken care of?" Oh, jeez. All right. Well,
You okay there, Colin?
yeah.
Oh, he's
You
back.
lying?
All right.
You lying, Colin?
Yeah. I'm
What's
always
Colin lying
lying.
about? Oh shit. Yeah, everything he says is a lie because it's a fabricated universe.
Damn.
Yeah.
Got him. I knew the Matrix was full of shit.
I always knew the Matrix was bullshit.
All right. But you go to see Myrna.
Is it bad that like watching Beaver
She
stroke
seems.
his cat? I hear a Sarah McLachlan song in my head.
Oh my God, they're gonna have to put it down
Look
now.
at him! Look at him! In the arms of.
What do you want from Myrna?
I would apologize. I would say I was quite short with you. Unfortunately, I didn't realize how far of a walk your grandfather's residence.
Yeah,
grandfather, would be from the inn, and I had somewhere to be, and I'm dressed like an idiot, and I wanted to apologize for earlier.
She just.
Want me to make a deception check?
I mean, you can to see it if you make it sincere. Seem sincere.
Which one is that? Deception. Private. Okay. Oh, I didn't hit. Okay, my bad. I can reroll that.
It's blind, not private.
Ah,
Yeah.
well, you know.
Do you want that blind?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
She says, just kind of shakes her head and sort of waves it off. She said, that's, it's fine.
Is she exhibiting any symptoms?
Roll an occultism check.
Occultism, not medicine?
Nope.
Okay. Or arcana? Blind. Or, nope. Blind. There we go.
She does seem quite tired. And so does her grandfather.
Tired?
Like,
Tired?
very, very sort of wary. And so does Byron Cook, interestingly enough.
Any servants in this household?
No.
Just the two of them. Interesting. Okay. How big's this house? Like,
It's not
I know-
huge.
I know he's.
He's decorated.
Order, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's decorated, and he's, you know, he was a prominent member, but he doesn't have like a mansion or anything
So
like that.
We're talking like maybe like lower middle class suburban neighborhood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably a little bit more tightly packed in, but
Okay.
they're still like nice houses.
If she's not putting me off, I'll kind of like let myself in. Am I in her room? Have I gone up to her room?
No.
Okay, just in the house.
You're just sort of in the front, basically seating room.
Like, Myrna, if I could be so bold, you look like you're not doing very well. Can I make you a cup of tea or something?
She says, of course not. That would be rude. I'll make you a cup of tea. You're a guest after all. And
while I'm a guest, you
Greg-
look like perhaps you should be sitting down.
no, Grandpa raised me to be better than that, and I can make you some tea. I'd like to make you tea. As she sort of gets up and hurries around as Byron sort of like I said, you're in a sitting room. He comes down and he sits in there, shakes his head. I heard there was some trouble at a warehouse. Word got to me.
Fast news in a small town.
That's crazy.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I tell you what, it must be all those dang immigrants coming in, raiding our warehouses.
Now,
Oh no!
I feel at home.
Oh no!
You said her and grandfather are both noticeably weary.
They're tired. They seem tired.
What time of day is it?
At this point, it's getting like
not late enough for them to be.
it's not
that
late
exhausted.
enough for them to be like ready to go to bed. It's like I don't know, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
I
Okay.
go to bed at 5
Can-
o'clock. I don't know what
and-
you're talking about.
Sometimes
And
I do too.
I understand that my thought that he's blind is an assumption on my part, but he is blind as far as I can tell.
He don't got the good see.
Okay. While Myrna goes off to the kitchen to make tea, I want to cast Detect Magic.
Okay. There is magic around you.
Inside, in the sitting room,
It's within the range of detect magic. Yes.
within 30 feet. Okay.
Yep.
I want to start kind of like, not quite trying to be stealthy, more like you know, visitor in household, poking through family heirlooms and whatnot, and looking at stuff. I want to see if I can find anything that jumps out at me, like that. I'm looking for the Russian Cuban fucking sleep deprivation machine,
Are you
which is a real thing that actually happened, by the way.
Are you trying to be like stealthy about it?
I don't want to like look like I'm actively shuffling through his shit, but I'm also trying to be careful not to break anything. But I'm kind of trying to look for the thing that might be the cause of this.
All right.
I can be stealthy if you think that calls for it.
No, you can do that, or you can do a performance check to make it seem like you're just like looking at things. Like, here's a nice wow, this a family heirloom. When you're looking around for shit.
I will do stealth because that's higher.
That's okay. He's can't see that well, so.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see if there's like anything nearby that might.
I was
be
saying
giving off
that's when he
that-
turns and says, "I can smell you snooping."
Oh boy.
But no, he remain. Now that you're sitting there, he tries to be a pretty good host. He asks you like, how long have you? You don't seem like a local. How long have you been around the town? How long have you known Myrna? That sort of thing.
Just the one night we spent some time at her inn, and then she was absent the next day. I became curious about it. I'm not from here though.
One night, huh?
Yes.
Wow. Well, you certainly do seem to have a vested interest in her for only knowing her for a night.
Horny.
looking around, you do
Sorry,
see
my
there's
dad messaged me.
quite a few, like, old heirloom pieces. There's, like, things from his hunt. There are, like...
Are we talking, like, is this like a trophy room? Is there, like, dead animal skulls everywhere?
They keep,
Like,
he keeps trophies all around.
okay.
There's, like, some antlers, there's some, fangs and things like that. There's no, like, full-on skulls or anything like that,
deer
but,
heads, okay.
there's quite a few, things of, like, some commendations, medals and things like that. In one corner, he does have his, like, old armor, which is battered, and looks like it's made of some sort of exotic material. Looks like it's got dragon scales on and things like that.
I can't remember. Did I leave Sawbones behind? I think I did. Yeah, he's
Sawbones just kind of.
No, he's hanging out at the inn. He's keeping watch on the inn in case Monte's boyfriend comes back. Okay. Anyway, anything jumping out at me that could be the source of this weariness? I can do Arcana. I don't know.
Not particularly.
Okay.
You don't have to wait long before Myrna comes back. A large, tea setting tray in her hands. She's got, a kettle. She's got some, well, they're not the world's nicest teacups. They look like they haven't been used a lot lately. Doesn't look like a lot of tea is drunk here, but nice enough. And a couple of small cookies. As she sits down and pours you some tea.
Some tea.
Hell yeah.
I will thank her.
She pours you the tea because she's about to give you the A.
I will thank her. I will let her know. Like, please make sure you
What
have.
do you mean by this?
You both look quite tired. Have you been sleeping okay?
You look like shit.
She sort of says, "Oh, it's fine."
Is she lying?
Well, let's find out.
Oh my god.
Just be like, bitch, you lying?
What's your perception DC?
It's 10 plus bonus, right? 15?
All right.
If it is 10 plus bonus, it's 15.
She
Just lick her and find out.
does seem to be lying to you. He hasn't been sleeping that well.
Can I put a sigil on her ankle as she was getting pulled out of the inn? Is that still there? Can I still see that?
I mean, it's not been wiped away, so
Yeah, where does it say how long it lasts?
it's like a week or something.
Yeah, 1 week. Okay. And you said that has to be wiped away. That has to be wiped away by me, right?
I mean, it's just gotta be wiped away.
Okay. Okay. I was like, look, you don't have to tell me anything, or if perhaps you'd like to talk privately, we can. But look, don't ask me why I'm concerned about you, given what occurred the other night. I can't really honestly answer that myself, but I am concerned, and I would hate for you to be unwell as a result of something that happened to me.
She says, what are you talking about? This is the best vacation I've gotten in a while. I'm doing great.
A vacation, however, that is not restful and beneficial is hardly a vacation when you go right back to work.
It's just, she sort of says, I mean, sometimes I have, like, not great dreams.
Right.
But it's not that
I've
big a
already sent a
deal.
message to her. I'm gonna do another message to her so that I can say something quietly, without Granddad noticing. And I'll say, do we need to talk in private? I'm not trying to scare you, but I think I know what has happened to you. I'm familiar with it. It has happened to me. He was 25 or less. Doesn't say. What?
She seems a little bit confused. No. Anything. I mean, I trust Grandpa. Anything I say and you say in front of him, I trust him to know.
Okay. If you want to come back to me for a bit, I gotta do some think.
Well, she, you take a sip of the tea, and it's warm, and it's familiar in a weird way.
Okay. Any, can I do like a recall knowledge on what is familiar about that?
It's Gamer Girl P.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dudes will hear that and just go, hell yeah.
This episode is brought to you by Gamer Subs. Use
Tommy,
our...
show us the Gamer Subs cup.
Yes, my lord, right away. There you,
I
there
hate
you
that
go.
that was in
God.
arm's reach.
There you go.
That was
Who do you
quick.
have? Who do you have?
That's Nanners.
Tommy,
Thank you.
I tipped Amaranth $20, so we're probably gonna get married now.
Oh, hell yeah, buddy.
That's
Good
true.
luck with that one.
This is it's a tea that almost like curdles your stomach in a sense. Overly sweet,
Okay.
overly
This is the vibe.
floral, tea that is drunk almost exclusively by your patron.
Ah,
Ah.
She knows. She knows what you are.
no, I don't think that's this. So
Oh.
I recognize this tea.
You is tea that is overly sweet, overly like it's weird because it's very floral. It almost tastes like rose
Talking
water's
like
been dipped in
Yeah,
it.
it was like rose water and maybe like chamomile just with a shit ton of sugar.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that tasted like fucking burrito. All right. Anybody,
Same.
who else wants to do something?
Yeah, come back. to me.
Tommy does. Tommy hasn't been here.
What am I?
Yeah.
I'm hiding
Yeah, we
out,
haven't
baby.
confronted you about Sashomaru yet, have we?
Yeah.
You were
We
gonna
talked about
confront-
Sashomaru a lot. We sat in the room and
Did
talked
we? It
about...
was like a month ago.
Yeah, when after the thing, I got grilled by Matthias to be like, hey, what are you fucking hiding from us, bro? What's going on with that guy? And I was like, I don't fucking know. And yeah.
strong defense, buddy.
Ah,
Nope.
well, I believe you, thankfully.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
let's see, because we talked about how I'm from there, but like I don't have an accent. I'm not covering that up. I just happen to have been,
oh yeah,
conceived
you
No,
there.
you
said
have
that
an
you were
accent.
from
You just
Lightning
don't
Reach.
have that accent.
Yeah, I'm from
Yeah.
Lightning Reach, and then
Boy, I say,
Kobold
boy,
parents.
I say, boy, you are pissing mighty loud, boy.
Boy?
Boy, you frying chicken in there?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I've got 16 spices, and my name's the Colonel.
I've got way too many tabs open.
You should close some.
I am.
Close the porn.
I'm getting to the important stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just.
I mean, it's okay if nobody's got anything to do. We can just,
no,
Well, I
I'm
mean,
just,
move
I
forward.
Yeah,
want
I
to give
mean,
other
I'm-
people stuff too.
I'm just hanging out
Yeah,
because I don't want to go out and run into, flesh monster summoning guy until my buddies
Yeah,
are around.
I'm more on
So-
standby until the
Flesh
until
over.
the treadmill thing, anyways.
Especially because you know your dad's gonna come.
Yeah, I'm kind of dreading that, and also
your dad
having that
come
whole
often?
debacle at
Oh
the
wait,
house.
wait a
Oh, no.
second.
At
I
least
wasn't.
once, right?
I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah.
Eli's dad is fucking coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. We're gonna have to get a hair clip and put a braid on his head. So his
Just
dad
tape
doesn't
it.
fucking notice. Oh no. I was unaware of that fact. That's way more scary.
Malcolm Darby wrote, so.
Yeah.
So Dad's coming to visit Malcolm Darby.
Yeah.
Bad.
Well, he's coming
No,
to this
Dad's coming to the
gathering.
tribunal.
Dad's coming
meeting
for the
thing.
tribunal.
The tribunal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The meeting where you're gonna talk about what happened, what you
the
saw,
debrief.
the
The
debrief.
tribe
Okay.
the tribe bussy.
They're bringing in some leaders from the Faith Resolute, high-ranking members to find out something weird's going on here, and you seem to know some stuff about it, so you've been asked to go talk about it.
I think it's fine.
It'll be
It's
okay.
literally the most poggers thing that could happen.
Hell yeah.
It's literally fine.
I mean, we can only hope that the literal government and armed forces of the nation get on
And church.
the problems immediately before they become an issue that is world ending.
And
Well,
church.
yeah, I would say it. That might work up north, but here down south, come on now. All right. Nobody has anything to do.
Well,
Matthias is wanting.
Yeah.
I mean, Tommy wasn't there, but I would have, as I said before, I wouldn't be hiding anything about any kind of information I would know. So I would have mentioned if blah, blah, blah. He wasn't there, but about the letter that was found and everything like that. So
Just some.
Oh, you're telling Beaumont about the warehouse raid?
Yeah, buddy.
pretty much, but also about how, something big was found in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Well,
dick.
the way
Actually,
I
don't
see
think
it,
you
we
went
got
on
bigger.
that too much, did you?
We got bigger fish to fry, and Matthias said he'd at least stick around for the tribunal, because for all I know, he's gonna fuck off after this. So I don't really, feel like grilling him.
That's true.
Possible.
Connor, what's blue and tastes like red paint?
Blue paint.
My balls after I dip them in red paint.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
That was actually just like.
He's got blue
arranged.
balls. He dipped them in red paint.
That's Eli's father? That's how he talks.
I'm busy.
Oh, no, don't give him that.
He's had lead
No.
poisoning for years. For eating paint
I
chips.
still love the meme I sent Colin of the he falls for every D's nuts joke. He loves it.
Like there's one correct answer to that.
Yes.
Is it these nuts?
It's always D's nuts. Big titty goth cat girl, gonna get older. These nuts are gonna stay funny forever.
What if your
Alright.
big titty goth girl has nuts?
Doesn't matter. She'll get old eventually.
Yeah, she'll have old saggy nuts. It'll be awesome.
All right, I'm busy opening like Google Sheets and stuff. So, all right.
That's a terrifying sentence right there.
We're all going to die.
If, like I said, does anybody have anything else to do? Otherwise, we're just gonna hit the freaking hit the next day.
I mean, outside
check.
of just outside of needing some healing.
I mean, yeah, that's that's pretty easy.
We can lay on hands throughout the day.
You can
I
just
got some javelins and stuff like that, so that's what I was looking to get.
Let
so.
I'm gonna cast Lady's Hands.
So we can just say we're max health.
yeah, you'd have plenty of time to do treat wounds and lay on hands and refocuses and
Alright.
Will I have time to do that since I'm
yeah.
not
Yeah.
actively partaking in those? Okay.
Don't forget your hero point if you used it.
I'm gonna use my hero point to re-roll the next roll Lou does.
Force him to take the lowest.
Yes.
All right.
You're gonna be waiting a long time. They're all low.
Oh no.
I'm not
Oh.
fucking kidding. I didn't roll more than like a 10 with the exception of the last fucking roll of the last of the session before this.
All right, let's do it. Easy. Would that have hit the guy they were fighting last week? Probably not.
No.
Yeah.
They're too strong for you. Well, you...
It's just very unfortunate.
You lick your wounds. You rest. You recharge. You have some drinks. You get back up to your normal health pool. And you know, after you know,
I'm gonna
a couple of
stay at
hours.
Cook's house as long as I can.
Okay.
If they
After a couple of hours, you find that there's a couple members of the Faith Resolute that come into the door, and they go to the called Red Rune, and they start talking to him, and he sort of has a confused look on his face, sort of nods his head. The two guard, he sort of says a couple of things to the two guards, and they turn and leave. And after a couple minutes, he comes and he sits down next to you, and he says, "The Faith is going around asking questions about people that kind of match your description, having attempted to burgle a warehouse is the current belief, is the current claim."
Wouldn't know anything about that. Have no idea what you're talking about. Next question.
Yeah, I don't know anything about any kind of
officer.
burglary.
Hello, officer. I don't have any idea what you're referring to.
It's
Thank
just
you.
that,
Have a nice day.
you know, he sort of says, so some of you have quite more prominent features than the others. It could be hard for them to just blend in, huh? I mean, one of you's kind of like a stone man.
Not if I do like this, and I'm gonna do the thing Thor does in Ragnarok and just cover my mouth up.
He sort of says, "Oh, of course, I offer lodging to a diverse clientele. But," he sort of says, "a couple of extra gold pieces might not go amiss."
Oh boy.
Oh man. All right. Glad I
I'm
didn't.
glad I don't have to be there to negotiate for this.
When I said that I will stay at Cook's house as long as possible, I meant as long as possible. If they're not kicking me out, I'll stay.
They're gonna have to drag you out of there.
I'll give an excuse, like, you know, I'm familiar with these symptoms. If you don't mind, I'd like to see what happens here.
But he sort of taps on the table and says, what is silence worth these days, do you think?"
Fucking shit.
God damn.
Remember when we liked this guy?
No.
Say about the
What?
same amount as protecting this bar if anything happens.
Oh my god. Micah,
get fired.
And then
Maximum
Micah pulls out
shit.
his gun.
Pulls out the
Tyus is
reverse
gonna
car.
go ahead
You're gonna
and,
you're gonna
grab
get.
his bags and get packed.
It's like, oh man, they're gonna have to do this tribunal from jail.
Just did a fucking Uno reverse.
You can
Shake me down. I'll shake you down with me.
you can roll intimidation.
Please don't.
Don't be a bitch, Lou. Do it.
Is that not diplomacy?
No, that's
You're
not
not.
diplomacy.
You're literally threatening him.
Oh shit!
You just
Oh,
shook
it's
him
good.
out.
It's good. It's fine.
I know, but it's supposed to be blind.
Hey, I'm using my hero point to make him re-roll it. So it's I told you. I'm
Okay,
kidding. I'm
anyway,
kidding. Don't do it.
No, you got a 23.
No,
You took
it was
mine.
fine. Keep it.
Okay, you give him
That's
the
23, goddammit.
We've got gold in
Yep,
the
is there a way to
fucking
make
party
that
stash.
to make it blind your default roll?
Yeah, I'd like that.
I
That
have
would
no
make
No,
clue,
me
but
because
very
different
happy.
roles are used for different things in different situations.
No, I know that, but I would like it to default to
It's a lot
blind.
easier to make a blind or private role public than to make a public role blind.
he just sort of leans in and his eyes sort of narrow. He says, "You got some moxie, kid, but
But that's also illegal, and I'm calling the cops. I have rights, you know.
realistically, you start shooting off in here, just gonna bring guards."
I didn't say I was gonna start shooting in here. What I was saying is, if someone comes in here and tries robbing you, I'm just gonna sit my ass down and watch.
Well, you wouldn't be any different than anyone else, really. I'm none too
Oh, he
worried
just
about
sounds
that.
sad.
Well then, I suppose I'll bid you adieu.
But, he sort of shrugs and he, says, alright.
Alright. I guess I'm finding different lodgings.
I'll slip him 5 gold. My dad's gonna be here soon enough. Like this is gonna be a problem for everyone.
My daddy's gonna fix everything.
He's, he,
No, my dad's gonna burn the whole fucking.
he takes the
That's fair.
gold and, he slips it in his pocket and he says, as far as I'm concerned, I ain't never seen anyone like you before.
What's
And
it called?
if the guards
Man's
come,
never seen a ginger in his entire life.
the guards come poking around, don't you be worried. I'll, give them a drink and send them on their way. After all, you've paid to upgrade your rooms. But he just
Your
pockets
rooms
the gold.
come with automatic toilets now.
He unlocks the lid cover for the toilet so you can poop out inside.
Oh, no.
Yay!
But he takes the gold. That's good enough for his silence. It's a safe house now. He's not gonna go mention any guards, anybody that comes poking around after you. He's gonna be like, hey,
So,
you know.
wait, did Micah actually leave?
No, we told him to come back. It was just a prank.
Just a prank, bro. But he'll.
But I
Oh,
would
that
have
didn't
waited
work
for him
last
to
time.
leave. I would have waited for him to get up to offer the 5 to the bartender.
Yeah, it's a safe house now. He's not gonna rat you out or go. And like I said, he'll make sure guards get turned away, get distracted.
This is what every group of heroes needs: a safe house for their dirty crimes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like, oh, that guy? No, he was here the whole time. No, they've been here.
Is that a red-haired twink making meth in your back room there?
Again?
No.
No, it's our chef.
No,
It's
no,
what-
no, no.
He cooks here. He's a cook.
No, that's Jeff. That's
What's
Jeff.
wrong
It's
with
Jeff
you?
the chef. He cooks. Let him
Jeff the
cook.
meth chef.
All right. But
Let him cook.
the warehouse thing has not gone unnoticed, unfortunately.
Huh.
Beaumont's just like, the fuck are they asking? Beaumont's like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
I literally have no idea what you're talking about.
But
Uh-huh.
you head away. He goes back behind the bar. Gives you a round of drinks. And goes back tending his bar.
Hell yeah.
We're lucky you didn't twist Micah's dick off.
Could have
Grab
been
his dick and
It could have been a
twist
beautiful love story.
it.
All right. You anybody else do anything?
Nope.
Okay.
I would like to send a message to Myrna. And I would let her know. You said, or I would ask her actually. You said you don't drink much of this tea. I don't think that's accurate. I recognize this flavor.
She mostly just seems like confused. She just sort of shrugs and says, I mean, I guess? I don't even remember buying this tea. I guess we've just added.
If I ask you to come with me somewhere, would you be willing to do so?
Her
I think I
panties
can
instantly
help.
drop.
I think I can get to the bottom of this, but I can't do it here, and I don't want to put your grandfather into any undue stress.
Well, she sort of says, undue stress, grandfather. You know, he's been around the entire Freelands. He fought monsters.
So have I, but
woo.
a different kind of monster.
I mean, if you think that's for the best, we can, but I'm not worried about grandfather. Or...
I'm not either. That's why I think you and I could leave, and I think he would be perfectly fine here.
It's just sort of, if you want to, you can make a diplomacy check.
Sure, yeah, I can do that. And I will say that out loud. Diplomacy. Blind. There we go.
He's sort of, you're sort of talking about this stuff. You said the part about going somewhere else out loud.
Yes, I was like, I want to take some time. I think I have an idea of how you might be feeling.
She seems apprehensive, but Byron Cook says, go on, Myrna, get out the house. You on vacation, you don't be cooped up for it. Go for a walk. I will be perfectly...
I promise it'll be a better walk than earlier today.
She sort of says, he says, besides, you're driving me up the walls.
Oh, is she?
Doesn't seem like she's really, but he's like, go out there and go for a walk with your nice girlfriend here.
Oh, okay. I am all dressed up anyway.
Yeah, you step outside. Someone matching your dress was involved in a incident. She'll go with you at some prodding from her grandfather. Like, go out. He pulls out. You want some walking money?
Oh God.
Just Werther's original and silver pieces.
No.
No.
I'll never live it down.
But she'll go. She's like, oh, all right. I suppose so.
I promise a more entertaining walk than last time.
All right, she will go for a walk with you.
And I will I'm kind of gonna prestidigitation some shit. I'll just like make little magic nothings in my hand, just be entertaining while we're walking and talking.
All right. You turn down the lane, and at this point in the day, it's quite dark. It's quite chilly. It's quite empty. Most people are safely tucked away in their homes. The beautiful sort of warm orange light pouring from the glazed windows as you walk down the lane. Every now and then, in this part of Kirkwall, there's not a heavy guard present, so you only pass by a couple of station members of the Faith Resolute standing beneath large sort of poles that have what appear to be some sort of glowing stone in it, making sort of small street lamps that sort of cover a general area in fine sort of blue-white light.
Okay. I'll keep kind of doing my like shadow puppet show, the prestidigitation, and I will. I'm gonna talk to her, but we're not gonna talk about like the patron or anything. Just talking about her.
Girl talk.
Yeah.
Girl supper.
Girl dinner.
Girl dinner. Girl scissors.
Eventually.
Hell yeah. She, you know, doesn't seem all that. She doesn't seem immediately forthcoming. She does, however, talk about how she sort of grew up around here, raised in a significant amount by her grandparents, how they sort of lived around here for most of the latter half of her youth before she went and she wanted to get like a real job, and that's where she ended up, you know, serving food, barring at the fucking bar.
Nothing wrong with that. I did it myself for a little while.
She says, she talks about Grandpa, he was always willing to take care of me, but he won't be around forever, and, you know, it'd be nice to take care of him some after, you know, what he, you know, took care of me when I was younger. There was a while where I thought, whenever I was like a little girl, that I might, you know, be a monster hunter like him, but I was always a little bit squeamish about bugs and blood.
If it helps, I was squeamish about bugs and blood, and now I usually see it on a daily basis. I'm sort of a doctor, but not usually the one that you want to see.
Proctologist, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a gynecologist, but I'll take a look.
I got my PhD from the School of Hard Knocks.
There you go. I think you could be a magnificent monster hunter.
I drank all my pork
what
rocker.
you wanted to do.
She sort of shakes her head and says, "No, that was something I dreamed about as a young child, looking up to grandfather. I kind of prefer something a little bit more tame. Preferably not after living in this town my whole life, not in the Faith Resolute."
Baldwin, your cook, actually speaks very highly of you.
I'm not surprised.
As bar girls go, you seem to at least have made some impression.
Who wouldn't talk highly of me, after all? And she sort of smiles.
You're haters.
Cue Kendrick Lamar.
Jesus.
Shut up.
That was a joke that didn't need to be made, Tommy. We're gonna like walk to the inn, and if she hesitates on going back in there, I will just keep walking, but I want to kind of re-link up with Sawbones.
Alright. You make
Does
your
she
way...
hesitate on going into the inn?
No.
Okay.
You make your way back to the inn itself, and held in reserve. It's a fairly bustling night, with many people moving inside to gird themselves from the cold. There's drinks flowing freely, and the staff moves pretty feverishly and hurriedly. A little bit short-handed tonight.
I'm gonna try and sneak her upstairs.
Okay, make a stealth roll.
How are you gonna like put her in your shirt? It's kind of like.
Yes.
No, we're quick walking.
They're
Are you high stepping also?
We're high stepping.
No, he's carrying a cardboard cutout of a tree.
Yeah, Yeah, I will body block her from the maitre d'. Look, okay, Cody, you worked at Jimbo's. You know exactly what I'm doing here.
Alright. You sort of begin moving towards the stairs to head up, down. You hear a voice, a sort of deep rumbling voice that says, "Myrna, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be off."
Not yet, she won't be.
As Called Red Rune sort of sees you coming in.
So sneaky.
Such
I'll
sneak.
answer that. She believes that she may have left something in my room when last she was here. I was gonna see if I could help her look for it.
Oh.
All right, well that's a lie. So
Uh-huh.
roll a deception.
You're winning. Remember the last time someone failed some rolls like this, they had to pull out their gun.
I don't know if I am failing or not.
Eh.
Oh.
That's the problem.
He said he sort of says he's not said, all right, that's fine, but hey, stick around, have a drink. Might as well. You're on vacation after all. He doesn't ask her to like start working or anything. He's like, hey, you're here, you know.
This isn't like you took the day off and then showed up for lunch.
Yeah.
Okay.
He says, you know, stick, well, you know,
Chillest boss of all time.
stick around, have a drink, be a customer. You know, the money I pay you if you pay it back into drinks.
I'll kind of usher her upstairs. Where are you guys at? Are you like down in the grand room?
I'm probably drinking, yeah.
Okay. I would point at Firefly and I would point at the Holy Man, and I would ask them if they don't mind if they could come upstairs with me for a moment. Being Monty and Maddie.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm gonna be completely honest. I was zoned the fuck out, so I'm glad that you said my
I
name.
heard those two names. Yeah, I heard those two names. I was like, who are these people?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Beaver knows his name.
I heard Holy Man. And I was like, where the fuck that
Holy
is?
Who the fuck is that? Is Father Jeremiah Jenkins here?
Yep.
Pope Francis?
But I would ask them to accompany me upstairs.
Yeah.
This is turning into fucking hot. Hell yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I need to cue some porn music.
I only got Beaumont. I'll go in.
Yeah, buddy. Remember you made the
You
joke
have to
about
learn
my...
to do more than swing a flail now.
Oh, no. Remember we were joking about my prayer
Swing
beads
something.
last time? They're gonna come in handy.
Oh, you're gonna be coming
no.
in handy, that's for sure.
Hey.
Jesus Christ. Locked and ready, Cody. Well done.
Yeah, it's the Smirnoff.
Sorry, I've had two. I'm basically the gayest man in the world now.
That's what the Russians want.
Like, now I need another beer.
You know those all that's going on in my head. You know those beaded chains, how they put them in a graduated cylinder and they throw them out and they just automatically go zzz. I'm picturing your prayer beads doing that out of the girl.
There are
Yes.
only like
Just
8
straight out.
beads.
Just
It's
a huge fucking line of them.
I cast enlarge.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I
Cast reduce on me. Let me in.
All right, I guess I'll go with the goth mom if I have to.
I appreciate it. Actually,
Yeah.
no, I don't say that.
Okay,
That'd be too nice.
Yeah.
that's true. He's too edgy.
Cody, I liked her when she didn't talk Marlowe.
All right, we're upstairs. What do you want? What do
Connor's
you see?
doxing Cody.
Yeah.
I am going to sit on my bed with Myrna beside me and Sawbones in her lap, I guess. And I'm going to explain to Monty and Maddie that you two confronted me about how I got here. And if you remember this girl from the other night, she is experiencing something that I am unfortunately very familiar with. I will not answer all of your questions, but maybe if this goes correctly, I won't have to. And I would like to cast Discern Secrets to see if I can figure out how to shake the effects of this tea. With my cat.
With the cat.
I'm gonna commune with Sawbones.
Okay.
Because he knows what this is. And I know that Stitcher and Sawbones' relationship is not great.
Oh no, Gracie, are the babies here?
Oh no.
No.
Do we need to pause for a child interlude?
I was gonna see. I'm gonna see if they're here real fast.
They're gonna see if Uncle Colin's drunk again.
So we were doing some recall knowledge. Specifically, you cast discern secrets. And you're recalling knowledge, eh? What are you trying to recall knowledge on?
So I recognize the taste of the tea, and I recognize its source. I am assuming with what I, Connor, and what Stitcher knows, even though I know her memory is questionable sometimes, that she has been in the same state as Myrna at some point. So I'm trying to see if I can remember how to shake off that haze.
Okay.
So
That
do I
that
have to
could be.
click discern sequence. Is that how that works?
I already dragged it on you.
Okay.
So you got the discern secrets buff.
So are we talking recall knowledge arcana? Is that my guess?
It's recall knowledge your patrons. So it'd be occult. Because it's using his magic.
Would it be occult because I'm an arcana witch?
Oh, yeah, it'd be arcane.
I'm the is it the inscribed one?
Yeah,
I think?
it'd be arcane.
Okay. And so I have modifier +1 circumstance already on here.
Is as long as you're rolling a recall knowledge roll. If you want to, you can just roll. You can just roll arcana and give yourself a +1.
Well, that's what I was saying. I clicked arcana and it already has modifier +1 on it.
Okay, so it's on.
I'm not sure if that's from that.
Should be.
Blind. Well, it says Oh no. Okay, it's not there. There it is. Now it is. I added it. It was listed there. But oh wait, well, hold on. Oh, never mind. I did this wrong. Off, on, there we go. Now it shows it correctly.
Okay. You know, that this tea is sort of it's like a drug. It's kind of like a poison. Not gonna kill you, but it does have minor mind-altering effects. It can kind of make you tired. Can mess around with your memories. Definitely makes you generally more docile. That being said, the tea is only part of the cause. It's almost more of a symptom of what's going on with her, how she's being meddled with.
Okay.
Not exactly the same as you, but he's here meddling.
Okay. I'm gonna call an audible, and that audible's name is Eli. I'm gonna message Eli.
You can just walk downstairs and talk
No.
to Eli.
I'm
The
Citrus
fuck
Cat,
is that
she's
voice
amazing.
in my?
You're not a
I've done this to you before.
you're not a person. You're a vehicle to be used.
It's the village bicycle.
Just like
Everyone's had a
just like
ride.
a Finnish boy.
I'm gonna message. Nobody's gonna listen to this to appreciate that joke, but I do. I will
I'm
message.
not sorry.
You shouldn't be. I will message Eli, and I will tell him like, hey, we're having a bit of a moment up here. Can you brew up something sobering? Maybe we lean into it the other way. I don't know.
I can make a serene mutagen. Hang on, let me bring it up.
Hey, drug dealer, we need you to brew up the anti-drug. We need the alchemical equivalent of sushi ginger.
Ugh.
Snort some wasabi.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Okay, so
That'll wake you
gonna,
up. Holy shit.
I'm gonna post this in chat and ask you if this works for you, because this is about the closest I got to whatever you're looking for. As far as
That's a
common goes.
Colin question.
Uh,
I'm just trying to speed up this process.
I mean,
don't want this-
you can
I can also make an antidote.
yeah, well, you could just make antidote. You have
Yeah, that's actually what
you've
I
got
was
you've
thinking.
got access to all the common
You motherfucker.
formulas.
Yeah.
Of level
Can you-
0.
Can you take both? Could you imbibe both? Also,
I
Colin, because
got-
I also had some of the tea. Do I know if it's potent enough to hit me with one sip?
No, especially because you're used to it.
Okay.
So I don't think I can combine them simply because combine elixirs is a later feat, one that I'm probably not going to be taking on this character.
Okay.
It's like level 8.
Okay.
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 She can combine them in her mouth.
There you go.
I mean, yeah.
So yeah, you want an antidote?
Please.
Or do you want both? I mean, I can give you both.
We can try both.
Yeah, fuck it.
That or we give her uppers and
What
she
level?
just sweats this shit the fuck out.
I can make that too.
Toya, just come up here and we'll restock the minibar.
Yeah, I got you. So what you got? Easily made. I need to.
Is Sawbones just chilling out? Or is Patron actually did Patron do any kind of response?
Patron.
The door is open, by the way.
Patron.
I didn't mention
Okay,
that.
well I have to make a crafting check to make these things. so
Patron
give me a
did not respond. At least not that you saw.
second. Should these be public, Colin? Make the thing.
You can make it public. That's fine.
Okay.
I will introduce
Mhm.
Myrna. Myrna, these are my compatriots. They are occasionally helpful in situations like this.
It's lovely to meet you. My name's Myrna.
It's been known to happen.
That's I don't
Do
quite.
you still have the thing on her collarbone? Is that still there, or has
Uh,
it disappeared?
It's you can see the faint remnants of it still.
Wow. Like a bruise that's kind of fading away.
Yeah, but it does have a distinctive like design.
Yeah. Do I
Colin,
have
should I
that
click
design?
any of
Did
these
you give
buttons?
that to me?
So yeah, you craft it fine.
Okay, so I don't have to like click into these pay buttons.
I mean, if
You're not doing those rules.
if you're just crafting it, you would have to pay the costs of crafting. But I'm just like,
Okay. Ah, gotcha.
Hmm.
Okay. All right, so I have
Lou,
two
you are more than
antidotes, and I
welcome to
come
stumble up
upstairs.
into this party, by the way.
why would he want
What the
to?
hell's going on here?
What are we jacking off in here?
Yeah,
Actually,
buddy.
I'm potentially going to get Micah killed.
I mean, that's true. That might get Micah killed. You never know.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go upstairs with 2 vials of antidote in one hand and a beer in the other.
As one does in these situations.
I mean,
Of
Just
course.
Pathfinder things.
can I just ask what the fuck we're doing? Like,
I'm just kind of going with the flow at this point. Honestly, it can't get much worse.
This lady has imbibed something that is affecting her thoughts and memories. And I'm trying to burn it out of her.
Well, here, try one of these and see if that'll help.
that's
I hand her one of the antidotes.
that's an interesting choice of words. Burn. What do you?
Why burn it out?
Well, it's sort of one of those. When a garden becomes overgrown with weeds, oftentimes the garden will be. The problem will be discovered too late. And it sometimes might be better to start over.
Matthias, I think I'm starting to understand what you meant by you liked her more when she talked less.
You did
I
ask
don't-
for that.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
She drinks the antidote. And she does get a little bit, sort of clear-eyed as she sort of shakes her head. As, it's a little bit, she's a little bit less fuzzy.
Myrna, do you remember my name?
She sort of says, yeah. What is it? Stitcher?
Okay, that's good. Okay, what's Sawbones doing? Is he sitting with her? Still?
Sawbones is just laying on the bed.
Just hanging out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Being a goofy cat.
He's just a cat. He's a
Oh.
cute
I mean,
cat.
it's your familiar.
It's
It's
your-
doing what you want it to do.
It's your familiar. It's not
Unless-
your patron. It is just your familiar.
No, I know. I think you might be coming through it because if you were under the effect of what I think you were under, you probably would have said my actual name, and that would have been problematic. So that you said that is a good thing, ultimately. This is potent shit, Eli.
Wait, your name's not Stitcher? What is it?
For now, it's Stitcher.
Yeah.
For now, my name is Stitcher.
It's D's.
I will kind of look over at her like, yeah, who is this person?
The fuck is
Who
this?
this bitch? Who bitch this is?
Yeah.
Because I remember the name, and I was in the adjacent room with the thin wall, so I know I heard.
Oh, you actually heard her name? That's cool.
Yep.
I think maybe we just need time.
But I don't think
This wears
you know that.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Everything feels kind of fuzzy, like I remember, but
Don't chase the memories. Don't try to remember what it is that you're having trouble doing so. I know that can be hard, but clinging on to those figments will only make them stronger and cloud your memory further. Speaking from experience.
she just nods her head. I mean, you seem to have a pretty good idea what's going on, so why don't you tell me?
There's time for that later, once the effects of this are fully gone. No sense in telling you what's going on only for you to forget it.
Alright. Well, I trust you.
I appreciate that. You're probably gonna have to stay here tonight, though.
But what about Grandpa?
I'm sure the decorated Byron Cook can take care of himself tonight. The thing that ails him is, I believe, a catalyst, or rather a byproduct of what is affecting you. I don't think he is the intended target.
Alright.
And I will turn to Monty, Matthias, and
Mhm.
Eli, and I will say, you get 3 questions. And I will answer
Who's
them
Mel?
honestly. Your question is who's Mel?
Yep.
You're a bastard.
Oh my god.
least I think I am.
Got like
The-
amnesia or something?
something like that.
That is a second question.
It's the second
Eli.
question.
Oh.
I am not there.
Oh my
Do
God.
that booty clap.
Lucy,
She hears from the other room.
Lucy, she's a 6'4" stick person. No.
So now, Eli, I don't want to like be too hard on you, but you just asked a question that in fact raises more questions.
Yeah, a lot of that
I
going
mean,
on.
I figured that was gonna happen anyways, so I was just gonna get the most out of it.
I mean, I just wasn't going to play your game.
Mel is me, but I prefer Stitcher. Or Mel was me. Maybe, yeah, that's better.
So who was the
Nah.
guy
God
in
damn
your
it.
room?
Beaver's just going for it. You fuckers are slow.
Alright.
I
I'm trying to
mean,
think.
This is
I was-
when you discover
I was
Stitcher's a corpse
also-
and she just shuts down. You asked her 3
Y'all-
questions.
y'all
now,
gotta
now
understand-
the spell's over.
Y'all gotta understand, I was also like I was in the room right next door, like I could hear everything that was going on when he was like talking to her. So it was fucking weird though, because like
Always is.
it was through Myrna, but it was not Myrna. And, like you can hear that, and it's weird.
That's correct. What? Forgive me. What was the actual question from Eli?
Who was the guy?
I
in your
can't
room?
remember because
Is
I'm
it
like,
like
yeah, who was the
amnesia?
guy?
Who's the
No,
guy?
no, no.
Yeah, who
Yeah,
was
who's
the
the
guy that
guy?
was in your room, more or less?
Well, he wasn't in my room. Some people get magic from the divinity. Some people get magic from imbibing potions and poisons. And some people get magic from heretofore unrealized history of family nature that we haven't explored yet. Monty.
Yeah.
I got patron from this individual, or I got magic from this individual. He also
So
gave
he's
me.
a patron?
He also gave me these, and I will hold up my tattoos.
Mm-hmm. Hold up your tattoos.
Yep.
Pop them off.
I mean,
Popped her tits off. Wow.
Yeah. Hey,
Pop it off in here.
Mhm.
so Eli would actually know that because he's walked in on Stitcher naked. Like, she is legitimately covered,
Yeah.
head to toe.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can pop her
Innate.
tits off.
Is there a particular like rune set or tattoo thing that's like really prevalent, or
There is one.
Like, what are you
symbol
showing?
on- There's no. Like I would. She would legitimately like open her shirt and just show that
Okay.
her skin is covered. But you
Interesting.
would see the, if I remember correctly.
I'll go
Colin-
like this to Beaumont. I'd cover it.
If I remember correctly, Colin, I could be wrong on this, but if I remember correctly, you said this. The symbol that is faintly on Myrna's collarbone is also in the same spot on Stitcher. However, Stitcher's is much more prominent. And if I remember correctly, you said that.
It's on you, but it is not necessarily in the same spot because your tattoos can move slightly.
Okay. But you said, if I remember correctly, you said that symbol is always there somewhere.
It's somewhere.
Colin, can I use my lore master or my lore master bullshit?
You can.
Shit, do I want to know about tattoos or about patron? Shit.
I'd say patron.
Don't ask me his name.
Well, okay.
His name is Jeff.
We'll
I
call
guess-
him Jeff, yeah.
My
guess
name is
just-
Jeff.
General patron
Baldwin
knowledge,
downstairs.
and if there is a noticeable feature, the noticeable tattoo thing that Stitcher has, if I can relate it to something.
Sure.
If Stitcher can see it, she would point it out.
Okay, yeah, because I've got
Actually,
just the
I have
kind
a
of
feeling she could probably like feel where it is.
yeah, I got the just general lore master feat, so it's very general information.
General Boar Master. Am I right?
Yeah,
You.
I have an approximate knowledge of
More
many
like-
things.
I know many
More like
things.
Vor Master.
Oh,
Yeah, Henley.
You don't recognize what the symbol means exactly, but you have seen a symbol
If I remember
kind of
correctly,
like it.
it's a crown with or a tiara made of 3 magic wands. Is that correct?
Interesting.
It,
Is that correct?
it's
Colin?
vaguely, yeah. Yeah, it's like a diadem.
So I've seen something like it.
You've seen
Okay.
something vaguely like it before.
Okay.
You don't remember what exactly it means, but it was
Mhm.
in regards to like old history.
Okay. That's fair. That's something to go off of, at the very least. Oh boy. Can I just get a question for free?
For free?
It's more of a what? Yeah, instead of the allotted 3, can I get one for free?
Well, you already asked a 4th one, so you already got one for free.
Oh
I
shit.
thought it was 3 each.
No, why would it be 3 each?
Yeah, that's
Damn.
crazy.
The devils
Because
and the
they're paying
deep.
their ass.
Monty,
The
I
devil-
have a question.
Yeah.
Are your parents alive?
Like, adopted?
I asked what I asked. Answer
Yeah.
how you will.
Oh shit. Colin, how long do kobolds live in Pathfinder?
As long as I want them to.
They're dead.
Tommy's actually had 20 generations of parents.
Your parents are probably alive still. They're old, but
Yeah.
they're still kicking.
I mean, as far as I know, unless in the past, what is it, year of travel, that they suddenly,
Ask your question, I might answer it.
Well, it's, I figured since you had us come up here, you figured there would be some dangerous element to this whole whatever's going on. Should we, watch her tonight?
Most practitioners of magic, in my understanding, are on good terms with the thing that provides them their abilities. I'm not. So any time that I open that door is questionable.
Ah, so you have knocked on the door, and we need to be worried about it opening in regards to her, yeah?
It's the opposite, actually. The door is usually open. It's when it closes that there might be a problem.
Okay.
But I think that I should be more than capable of watching her tonight.
I was
But
just gonna
as
say.
ever, my door will be open.
Alright.
Alright.
Eli, I have a question.
Oh my god.
Sure.
This
shoot.
bitch is all
How does
questions.
a rich bitch like you wind up in a shithole like this?
Kirkwall's not a bad town.
Yeah, this place isn't a shithole. I mean,
meant
relative
us.
to other places I've been.
Us, we are the shithole.
Wait a second.
Oh, you're the shithole.
Why you gotta be so
I
mean to
mean-
Matthias?
I
he's
appreciate
trying.
Matthias.
Matthias is
But
trying.
I appreciate Matthias leading into
And
I
like-
liked her better when she didn't talk by refusing to ask anything.
Well, I keep waiting for a good moment for it,
Okay.
but
Don't worry, you're gonna get the elbow to the ribs and go, Matthias, will you shut her up?
Jesus Christ.
What pulls out flail?
Can't shut her up.
The
She's
offering
She's
plate.
the reason Matthias is so goddamn lethal.
That's true.
Yeah. I took-
Offer this.
Oh,
Matthias is the embodiment of Perry this, you filthy casual.
Really is. Jesus Christ. What was your question?
How did you wind up here?
Oh,
No, actually,
Well-
hang on, let me rephrase that. Not how, I don't care about how. Why are you here?
why? Well, mostly just because
Yeah, you got your
my
hair
dad
cut.
is just trying.
You're an adult now.
Yeah.
Why are you still here?
Yeah. Because like this was like what I was made to do. Like my parents were both adventurers, like successful adventurers, and like his instruction to me is to not go out and do the thing that like we all did. Like my brother got to do it. Why not me too? And I felt like he's just been interfering, and I had to put my foot down and do things my own way. I had to do it myself, otherwise he was gonna make the call my whole life.
I fucking pull out my flask and take a sip because Jesus Christ.
So just
It looked like Shelby was jerking off your back of your head or something
Just-
when she
just-
came by.
Yeah,
just
what's
to
he doing?
clarify, in order to stick it to your father, you decided to follow in his footsteps. I just want to make sure I understood that completely.
Kinda.
All right.
I mean, I've been wanting to do it for so long, like ever since I was a kid. For one part of my life, he was encouraging, and like on the other, it just turned on a dime. And he just made damn sure I stayed home. I fucking stayed out of the public eye. I stayed away from people. Like my life felt like a fucking prison, and I had to get out. Like I was learning under some world-class people, like real masters at the alchemical craft. And his solution is just have me stay home and look at warts all day. I'm not going to be some apothecary. That's not me.
What's the lady's name that we brought up here?
Myrna Cook.
And she's just in here like,
She's like, this
yeah,
is
no,
I
ahead.
put my hand on my
This
on
is-
Myrna's shoulder.
this is
and I
heavy
go,
stuff. Can I just go to bed?
No, I was gonna put my hand on Myrna's shoulder and go, is there some trauma dumping you would also like to partake in?
No, my grandfather treated me well. I had a pretty
No, I'm perfectly well-adjusted.
fair
young woman. Thank you very
upbringing.
much.
My job, I mean, I work as a
My
barmaid.
family
The job's
loves
not
me.
great, but the pay's okay. And you know, Called Red Room, he can be gruff, but he makes sure nobody lays a hand on any of his barmaids unless, you know, they want to. So,
Myrna, real quick, I have a very brief question.
Hey, we're
Your cook.
all right, I'll
Black
give
Label,
you
how's-
3.
How's he feel about people who say they're gonna do dishes and then don't?
Oh, it drives him up the wall.
Good to know. Thank you.
He says, "Don't say you're gonna do
Sandra
it.
something right now,
Don't
Connor.
don't say you're gonna
No,
do a
that was
job
me.
if
I
you
didn't.
if you're not gonna do it."
I said that if he told me where Myrna lives, I would do dishes for him for a week, and then I skipped out on that shit.
I know, it was just funny though.
yeah. Well, are you gonna ask Matthias a question before we're allowed to leave, or is class dismissed?
Yeah, you got some venting you need doing.
What
I
about
mean, you
that?
vented plenty of skulls in our short time together.
Do you want to talk about the piece of paper you found at the warehouse?
What?
Because
No.
because I read it.
I know you're a Redditor.
Yeah, you degenerate.
I'm fucking quitting. I'm done.
Look, all this,
Cody 2 Spirit off Marlowe going off.
no, all this is wonderful and great and all. Here's all I care about, and I'm going to be 100% honest about it. By opening up to us all like this, are you going to be a little bit less of a cunt from now on?
I don't promise anything.
As long as you try, that's really all I care about.
Oh, I'll turn to Eli and I'll go, are mommy and daddy fighting?
Hey, do we back out
Why did
slowly?
Cody and I become that?
Cause you're the
We're
old.
about to see
we
you're
are
the
both
crazy
start
uncle that
backing
makes
out
everything go
slowly.
off the rails.
Yeah.
I'd like to
You
roll
want-
a stealth
Hold
check
on,
to back out of the room
is
slowly.
Stitcher more of a vodka mom or a wine mom?
A vodka, absolutely.
Thank
1000%.
God.
No, she's a
1000%.
Xanax
Matthias-
mom. She's a Xanax
is-
mom.
Yeah, no, actually, that's
Oh
true.
fuck! Is Matthias more of
Xanax in the morning, cocaine at night.
is Matthias more of a cigarette dad or a cigar dad?
Oh, cigarettes.
Cigar.
No, absolutely cigarette.
100%.
No,
cigarette.
Black and
Yes.
Milds. Black and Milds.
Oh fuck! He fucking
Yeah.
smokes cloves. God damn.
Yeah.
That's really the only thing Matthias would have to say. This is.
Well, he's telling us to wait.
Really
Mom's telling
nice.
us to wait. Hold on.
I'd like to roll a stealth check to back into the room slowly.
I would also like to leave.
Sorry, wife is talking.
Mom and Dad are fighting. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. It's time to skedaddle.
I mean,
I rolled. What I get?
Maddie.
you got a question mark.
You're stealthy as fuck. You're like
you call me Maddie?
You're so uncomfortable. You're like
You do?
Yeah, Stitcher habitually doesn't call anyone by their actual name.
Is this the
I'm
first
fucking
actual
gone.
time you've called me Maddie?
I'm gone.
Maybe?
Matty Ice.
Could
Don't call me that.
If you don't want me to be such a cunt, maybe I'll stop bewitching that wonderful little flail that you like to play with.
You can or not.
Man.
But I asked
Come on,
my
where's the
question.
stealth check?
I asked my question again.
I'm scared to
Are
leave.
you going to tell them what was on the letter?
What would you like to ask about it? I've already.
I
told
have no questions about what's on that letter, but they didn't get to read it like I did.
I'll pull out the letter.
She says they and
I'll
realizes
toss it
Eli's
back
not in the
in.
room.
If you, Tommy, if you
I
go to
will
the
message
landing
Micah.
page, if you go to the landing page and go to
The envelope.
where was it? Yeah, the
Letters
envelope.
and handouts. Yeah.
You can
Letters
even just
to
click
Remy.
on the. You can even just click on the journal in the top right.
Oh shit, I forget
you
about
can.
that. Yep.
I will,
And
Letters
it's
and
in
handouts.
letters and handouts. Letter to Remy, number 3.
I will message Micah and let him know.
Get his ass in here.
I will message Micah and let him know that the gloriously fucked up plan of yours had one payout, and Maddie is about to talk about it.
I'll respond. Go ahead, keep me updated. I'm gonna try to sort this out.
I'm absolutely not going to do that, just so you're aware.
Yep, that's fine.
Like, just,
Get in here, Lou.
Just so you're aware. Everyone knew Stitcher was not going to do that.
Yup.
So
Keep
this
me posted. No. You've been posted. Get upstairs, you fucking...
so Matthias is not directly mentioned in this, but he's tied to it. Is kind of what we figured out, or what?
You
know,
know,
if I wasn't there for it.
When we picked up the letter, I remember saying like, "This is something big right here."
Yeah, this is not good.
Yeah. But we didn't really have time to talk about it because we were like, "Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here."
Okay.
And because I have high underworld, I think I recognized one of those names. I don't think it was all of them, but I think I recognized one.
Is this something Matthias looks perturbed about? Does it bother him, or
Yes.
does he just not?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Big yes on all of it.
Well, so you're like actually visibly concerned?
Well, it's both concern, but also like like finally kind of thing. Like it's both concerned but relieved at the same time.
Okay.
Nervous.
Like it would have been worse if this had gone on any longer, kind of thing.
No. Look. I'm trying to pull up the letter again. Hold on, sorry. I accidentally closed it.
While Key's looking for that, I'll message Micah again and say that if you don't want to be in the room, can you at least make yourself useful and order this poor girl some food?
Get her a Starbucky. She not feeling
So,
well.
because I haven't really had the chance to do anything, I was actually going to be going to check out the warehouse again.
Oh boy.
No! Lou! Why are you like this, Lou?
It's fine.
Return to the crime scene.
Return the slab. Curse of all.
Micah is just I speak Goblin, but in different and more interesting ways every week.
Alright. I'm just gonna ask, how important is the letter itself?
Very.
So worth keeping.
Are we?
Oh yeah.
Are we able to ascertain if this is a copied letter? Like,
Okay.
I don't know, because hang on, Colin. This setting's like, I know it's not vaguely steampunk.
What you mean,
but
like a printing press?
Yeah. Is there a rudimentary printing press?
Oh
in
yeah,
this?
of course there is.
Okay. So can we tell if this is a handwritten letter or a copy?
You can make a crafting check.
Can I make an underworld lore check?
That would be a crafting check.
Okay.
You've got someone that's good at crafting. You could.
I do have someone good at crafting.
It's
That's
me.
true.
I'm good at crafting.
Give me that shit.
I am also good at crafting,
Yep.
so I will try that. But I would not be public about it. I would just kind of snatch it out of Maddie's hand and look at it.
I'll roll a crafting check.
Eli, what's your crafting?
Let's see.
+8, and I already rolled it.
Me too.
Hold on. What was your crafting? You said
+8 for Eli and Stitcher.
I have a +5. I mean, I might as well. Can I add a circumstance bonus, Colin? Since it's
Yeah.
Okay.
This paper's made of paper.
The
It's got ink on it.
We got a natural 20. He knows the reed that made this papyrus.
Interestingly enough, the letter itself, handwritten. The name at the bottom, stamped. Like someone had a stamp that went.
Oh, I don't like that. That's actually
Interesting.
worse.
So, like, bureaucratic.
Bureaucratic, yes.
Mm. Hey, the stamp at the bottom. Do I recognize the stamp?
No.
Okay, I figured not.
You just recognize it's a stamp.
Is the stamp a signature or like a seal?
It is
Like a coat
a
of arms.
it is a stylized name.
Okay.
So, like, somebody went to Office Depot and got Lucida Blackletter for their name.
Kinda,
They
yeah.
went to Staples and
Okay.
printed out all the Cards
It's,
Against
it's
Humanity.
something that's meant to be kind of official seeming.
Cody, don't call me out like that.
You know, it was funny though.
Never forget when Rosie won Cards Against Humanity when she wasn't even playing.
All she had to do was send one nipple.
Alright, so, my question. Should we have our friend depart? Because, from what you're saying, Stitcher, is she might already be in, some trouble. And we're about to discuss very private matters that may put her in further trouble.
Send her to bed.
Yeah.
Well, this is my bedroom, so.
I mean,
If
we
you
can
all
just-
would like to.
I mean,
leave.
Sawbones can
Mine's
stay
next
here, and
door.
we can go talk.
Yeah,
next door.
Eli's speaking up like we could just go next door, guys.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we should go next door to next door. Thin walls and all.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean. All right. I'm back.
Beaumont, how big is your room?
I'm doing this, and I'm chugging out the room with the letter. You guys can come with me if you want.
Could you do that again, please?
I'm just
We need
doing
to see
this.
that standing.
That
That's-
you
that's
doing
what
that
Beaumont
with
is
the
in my
fucking
room.
booty on your
Yeah,
shirt is
so good.
hilarious.
Can we see that standing up like a stage exit?
Back that
Just
ass
go
up.
off screen slowly.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
No, I need to see him do the moonwalk.
That leg is asleep.
I'll be back.
That leg is asleep.
Yep.
His shirt is a moonwalk. It's moonwalking.
True.
Why is Kirby so mad?
He's
Why
American,
not?
Kirby.
Oh.
He
You'd
saw
be
the
mad-
American healthcare system.
Alright,
Who
Compared
ca-
to
yeah,
that
Two
that's
pieces
true.
of the
I'll give-
Hydra in Kirby's air ride and never got the third.
That's fair.
I will give Myrna's hand a squeeze, and I will let her know like we're going to be one room.
Give her an ibuprofen.
a Benadryl, just knock her ass out. We're going to be one room over. My cat will be here, and you are more than welcome to talk to him. He is an excellent listener. And then I do my tradition. I kick my boot off and prop the door open.
All right, and then you moonwalk out on
Do
your
you wear
socks.
socks?
Yeah.
No.
Good.
Damn.
Let them dogs out. They need some air.
Hell yeah.
It's not a boot. It's kind of like a Tom shoe, but it just has an ankle portion.
Oh, for
Why
the
do you
love
have
of Christ.
Tom's shoes? That's fucking weird.
Can
Tom.
we just discuss the letter, please?
I
Well,
feel like
one of
none
these
you asked a
days we're
question
gonna
about the doors.
one of these
I was
days we're gonna
waiting for
get
that one.
there.
Beaumont's brain can only function with so many things in it at once. And I'm still worried about the zombie and fleshless guy. So,
Oh.
asking more questions about the magical doors and patron shit.
Bo-
Ain't it-
Beaumont, Beaumont wanted to be the traumatic character in the campaign and accidentally found himself in a party of traumatic characters.
I'm not. I wasn't even going for dramatic.
He said traumatic.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
No, that
Yeah.
one's accurate, Cody. Thank you.
Yeah.
I just had trauma to fit in.
Yes. I don't seem important.
I don't even have
Beaumont-
trauma.
Beaumont gets on stage at the AA meeting and everybody, us, rolls their eyes.
Yeah, it's true. I don't have any trauma. You guys are my trauma.
The other day I drank too
Beaumont's a
much.
Tumblr poster who talks about his trauma daddy and trauma
Yep,
mommy.
yep.
Hell yeah.
Oh, jeez.
These are my problematic faves. He posted
I
a
never
picture
thought
of the
I'd
D&D
hear
group.
Traumy Mommy.
You best start
I hate
believing in
that
trauma
one,
mamas,
honestly.
Lou. You're playing with one.
All right.
Hey,
I'm not
speaking
gonna-
of, oh sorry, go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting hungry, so maybe Lou can do his dumb warehouse shit while I go get food, and then we can talk about this letter.
I legitimately, I'm not. I may legitimately be getting Micah killed.
Why?
Please.
I don't
That's
know.
why I'm worried.
If it happens, I mean, I've got a crystal horn in the
Okay,
back.
hold on, Lou. I just want to bring up something. Remember how Amal didn't like that one character, the orc thing, and tried to get it killed?
Yep.
But no one really knew about that.
Thank
And then
you
everyone
for-
was just
thank
kind of
you for
upset.
telegraphing that.
No,
Hold on. But no, it's not even a thank you for telegraphing it. Why don't you talk to us about it? Tell us what's going on.
no. I like this character. I'm just going to try to convince them again that it was just we were testing.
Okay, because it's not the second time that you mentioned. It is like the second time you mentioned it tonight, but you also mentioned it before the last time we played about. Yeah, Micah just might get killed from this. And now I've been thinking like, are you trying to off your character?
No, it's just that I know the predicaments I put my characters into.
Okay.
How many times did I almost get fucking?
So,
Hell, how many times did I almost get everybody killed last?
so I rather like the idea of the stumbling forward bounty hunter, but I think it'd be better if we let him stumble forward and like sit back from time to time. 'Cause, like I don't think you'd be wanting to get yourself killed. I think you'd recognize the danger.
I'm not gonna try. I'm just
thought
saying
that
there is a
Micah- We
possibility.
thought Micah was going to be like
Fucking
Dog the Bounty
goddamn.
Hunter. In reality, he's Mr. Magoo.
I like.
Well, what a
He is
fucking
Mr.
horrifying
Magoo. I love it.
Yeah.
But look, if things start to go bad, I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge. I'm not gonna like run in there, guns blazing again, myself
worry.
against 10 people.
So
Don't
I'm not
worry. When
actually
he
gonna go-
rolls and reloads, he has iframes.
I'm not actually.
What a
It's really
sentence.
good. I'm not actually going to walk into Eli's room. I'm going to kind of stand in the hallway so that I can look into both rooms.
Hey, we're going to my room. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you. There's thin walls to Eli's room.
Yeah, we've been over this.
I just want to keep an eye on her.
It's fine.
All right, that's
do what you
I
fair.
will
gotta
be
do.
transient.
Yeah, you boo boo.
Now I want
We're
a
all
cigarette.
such bullies today. I love it.
Yeah,
Nah.
stop the bullying.
No, I was not intending to be bullying. I was just gonna say, please, please don't get your dumbass killed, please.
I
I'll
of
try.
Like, I kind of like Mike though. Stitcher doesn't, but I do.
I do. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I love
Alright.
Micah so
All
far.
right.
I'm gonna get food. Tell me how it is. I'll do that.
Well, you're heading back to the warehouse, huh?
Yeah.
Good
first,
old
I'm just gonna
warehouse.
stake it out. Gonna
right
see first. First thing to note is just are the authorities still like hanging around as extra security
All
after
right.
what happened?
Go ahead and okay. So, are you like kind of sneaking out, heading out?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try
Yeah.
to stay a little stealthy at the start to just check it out, make
Yeah.
sure that
Give us a
things have
stealth
calmed down
check.
since yesterday.
All right. Hidden by, like I said, darkness comes early, and there's not that many people on the streets because it's quite chilly. It's quite cold. So you don't really run into all that many people, and those that are out on the streets, the guards on the corner, you're able to sort of just stick to the shadows, and they are mostly huddled and not really interested in pursuit of some random person, sort of with their head down, walking down the street. You make your way to the warehouse, and you can see there is definitely quite a few people here. While you don't see much of the Faith Resolute, you do see a lot of like personal bodyguards.
Can I just like try to peek
Yeah,
in
you
through
can
the
go to the
window?
window.
Okay, so there's more guard. Do I see Remy Lacroix? Or Larry Lacroix?
Larry Lacroix is standing basically on a bunch of crates, and he has like a clipboard in his hand, and he's like looking over the crates. He sort of pops one open, and then he checks off something on it. Okay. All right, that's here.
All right, I'm gonna try banging on the door again.
All right. You bang on the door, and there's like a pause as you hear footsteps that walk up to the door. Dunk, 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 dunk. Heavy footfalls of like armored boots.
All right, I'm gonna step back while he opens it, but I'm gonna have my hands up.
All right, he eyes you, and his eyes narrow, and he sort of pulls his sword. He says, "Wait a fucking second."
Hold it. I just want to talk with Larry. I want to clarify it. Look,
and just looking through, you can see there's a lot of guards that are patrolling this area.
Look. Okay, I'm gonna keep my hands right here. I just want to talk. That's it. Simple talk.
Roll a diplomacy.
I speak criminal.
Yeah, I was gonna say I speak criminal.
All right. He brandishes his sword, ready to hit you, but you hear a voice that says, "Nah, fucking let him talk. I want to hear what he has to say. If I don't like what he has to say, well, you know what? He might find himself in one of these crates at the bottom of the fucking thing. You hear that, friend? You ain't walking in here with anyone else except me and my damn guards, and there's a lot of them."
No problem. I'm gonna stick out here.
I don't want to see.
Talk, okay?
He says, "And just want to talk, huh?"
Yeah.
All right. Why don't you prove it and put that fancy gun down outside the door?
I'm just gonna I'm staying out here, okay? I don't need to get in. All right. I just want to clarify everything that happened. Okay. I was sent by Mr. Aldegar. Not yours. His father just wanted to make sure everything was being run right and that he had everything he needed. I was just here to help you guys and test you out. Why do you think you and yours got away with nary a scratch on you? We weren't striking to kill. We weren't trying to hurt you none. My gun was nothing but blanks. I can even show you right now if you'd like.
Don't you fucking pull that damn gun out. Roll a deception check.
Oh. 1 second.
The entire party somewhere is like, do you smell something stupid?
Okay. Deception, you said?
Yeah.
All right. Look, nothing you want. I just wanted to speak my piece. That's why I'm here. Just me. Everything's good. Everything's fine.
You telling me that his father sent people to check up on him?
He just want to make sure he had everything he needed. Just like any father.
If his father sent anyone, it would be to kill him. Not wise choice of words, my friend.
Look, you can believe that? It's what every father wants for his kid. Sure, he's mad that he left the family. But that doesn't mean he wants to just have his head. Look, I wouldn't be going through all this, putting my neck on the line, for nothing.
proceeds to put neck on the line.
So here, I've had my say. Take with it what you will. Gonna be on my way. And he's just gonna start stepping back.
He saw several of the guards move to the windows. He says, no you're not. We're not done talking.
Okay.
No, I want to hear why you're really here. You cut this fucking bullshit. I know that his father would not have sent someone to check on him unless it was to kill him. You understand? That bridge has been burnt. Remy burnt that a long time ago whenever he left. So you tell me the truth, huh? And you know what? Maybe I'll listen to it. Because I know a bullshitter when I hear one. Because I've been there and I've done that.
Look, I've had my say. Can't really say much more. You know, part of the job and all.
Yeah. Well, don't be coming around this warehouse, huh? And don't be coming around Remy. Because he knows what you look like and he's got an eye out now.
Perfectly fine.
He's just a man trying to run a legitimate business. He doesn't need people like you getting up in it.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
You have a nice day now.
He just sort of nods his head and the door slams behind the guard.
Not exactly how I hoped it would end, but I think we got him off our back for now.
How did you hope that would end?
Yeah. I know I should have done a little bit more.
I mean, it's hard to do. You can't see what I said, but there's like 6 guards just walking around the entire warehouse in a patrol.
Yeah.
Plus Larry, so.
I hope he'd listen a little bit more about who sent me, but I did need to learn a little bit more about them. I figured there'd probably be some bad blood, but
oh yeah, no, they hate each other. Broke off from that family for a reason. They're not happy about it. All right, well.
Like I said, I may get myself killed, but I'm not trying to.
Fucking, I speak criminal.
I am just willing to take the risk.
Might as well. I mean, it's just a character. It's just paper.
Plus, if my character dies, I'd rather it die early before I get attached to it.
Alright. You head back to the inn. Like I said, there's not that many people out on the street. You're able to avoid any sort of scrutiny. Back at the inn, it's, like I said, quite raucous affair. There appears...
Has it been?
The what?
Has it been?
Yeah, like I say, it was pretty packed. People are off the streets because it's fucking cold and it's dark, right?
I guess that's fair.
And you sort of did that while they were upstairs doing their trauma dumps, right? So whenever you return, the party's in full swing. Well, I wouldn't call it a party. Drinking's in full swing at Helden Reserve, and of particular note, it seems that someone in particular has caught the sort of... A woman has caught the particular interest of the entire group. Not because she's necessarily astoundingly beautiful. She is young and pretty. She's got sort of short hair and sort of dark skin and just a smattering of freckles. But they seem to be cheering her on as she has a Magitech arm. And in that arm, there's like a glass that's clutched in it, and she downs it, and there's a shout of 17 as she takes her 17th shot and sort of wipes her face with a large smile, and she says, "Oh, fucking come on, 17, that's child's play. I can give me another. Give me another." She has the bar captivated as she's pounding shots. I could drink every one of you fucking assholes under the table. She kind of wipes her nose with her good arm and spits in a bucket nearby.
Ew.
She sprays diarrhea on the table. A sprinkler.
Jesus.
But no. She
I really hope that's not the time when I'm coming in.
She's drinking with the boys.
Michael's like, I just got rid of that.
She's in there drinking.
This is the lady that Connor brought?
No.
What?
Oh, okay.
What happened?
Making sure.
Funny though.
Put your money on the table. 18.
What?
No, she's saying that. Put your money on the table. Shot number 18.
I got
Crazed
I don't know. what we're
lunatic
listening
is
to.
drinking in the middle of the bar.
All right. Trauma dump team. What are you doing?
Jesus.
I take letter. I hold letter up to Matthias' face. Go.
Point and explain.
America,
explain.
explain. America, explain.
Yes,
Okay,
America,
I-
explain.
I get to spend all my time just trying to salvage what I can from my failed shit, and everyone else is just trauma dump.
It'll be
Okay.
alright.
You can
Anyway.
trauma dump
Go ahead.
others, too,
You can go
as
ahead.
a treat.
You can go have a drink.
Must I thrust letter harder in Matthias' face?
What I miss? My headphones died.
Whenever. Oh, all right. I'll say. You enter. Micah said you come in. She's drinking. She sees you enter, sort of wipes her nose, and she says, "Hey, you been here for long?" You weren't.
Okay, so
You
Just,
weren't.
like, are all the shots that she's had lined up?
Yeah. I'm looking for
Maybe
like.
a bit too long.
She sort of says, I'm looking for like a, she sort of holds her Magitech arm up, about yay high, a sort of red-haired little twink. Probably carries around some potions, things like that.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Well, exactly what are you looking for him for?
To beat his ass.
And what exactly would be in it for me?
You won't get your ass beat.
She slides your, she sort of says, I'll buy you a shot.
Make it 3.
I'll buy 3 and I'll give you 2. 1 for me.
I can't believe Micah just sold out our twink for 3 shots with a random woman. Oh,
That pussy be
God.
strong.
Alright, you got a deal.
She holds up her arm.
First,
Bartender 3!
what kind of problem you got with this twink?
Fucking, he ran off.
That's it? Just running away? Come on.
He ran off and he didn't say anything to me, which is a problem.
Oh yeah? What's your relationship with him?
God, she sort of says, "Whew. What's my relationship with him? I've been beating his ass since we were little kids.
So, sister?
Practically.
Well, just give me a couple of minutes and I'll see if I can find your twink for you.
Hate it.
And he's gonna down the 2 shots and head upstairs.
She sort of says, tell him his dad's in town.
Oh, boy.
Will do, miss, will do.
Me, cue you walking in on me, waving paper in Matthias's face. This is me waving the paper in your face. Oh, wait.
Oh, thank you. Hold on. I have paper I can simulate over here for it to be like this.
All right.
It doesn't say I appreciate you, though, does it?
Oh, that's true. It doesn't.
Ugh.
The great thing is that's all that Matthias is reading right there when you're shoving in his face is, I appreciate you, I appreciate you, I appreciate you.
Oh
Well,
my God,
Eli,
he's-
right now, I'll let
Look
you
at
know
this
you're
card.
worth 2 shots.
Pulled
Some
out his
lady
gun.
with a
Pow, pow.
crazy arm is looking for you downstairs.
Look at this card.
Oh my God, we're so fucking all over the place.
Hang
You're
on,
the
let me-
best Marlowe.
You are the best, Marlo.
I look at Micah and I say, "Shut up, Micah! I'm trying to get him to answer a question." I keep shaking the paper in Matthias's face, hoping he responds.
Well, you won't give me a chance to respond. I'm trying to say, what do you want? What do you want to know?
The bad thing is the only thing I planned was beavers. So you're all making this shit up.
I want you to explain why this is a big deal, please, and thank you.
Because my current job, my current goal is to bring in all the current members of Duncan's Rats, of which this letter is written by one of the members of, which tells me that they're probably somewhere in this region.
All right, that was extremely forthcoming of you, and I am surprised. Micah, it's your turn. What do you want?
That's it. That's all you wanted.
Well,
I mean-
Eli's just got some lady downstairs looking for him. You ever heard of someone with a
Lady?
Magitech arm?
Do I know?
She's
somebody
been
with
beating your
magic-
ass since you were kids. And she's come to do it
Oh,
again.
is that Nora?
Uh, she specializes in Magitex.
I mean,
It's actually pretty nice. I should have her take a look at the gun.
Yeah, she could, she could. She wouldn't. She could.
Anyway, I told her that I'd let her know you're here. Or let you know she's here.
Yeah, we go back. We go back quite a ways.
In other news, I did manage to get us off the hook for that little snafu the other day. We just gotta, just keep away from the warehouse, and we're gonna leave Remy Aldegaz alone unless we're really ready.
I got bad
Unless
news
we're
for
ready.
you. We got to go back to Remy Aldegaz.
yeah.
See how he's connected to this right here, holding up the. You're the best Marlowe.
Now
letter.
you shake the paper in Micah's face.
All right, here.
Take turns. Yeah, there you go.
Well, then we're gonna need to do it
Well,
on
now-
the.
Now hang on.
Down
What,
low.
how did you see her? Where did you meet her?
She's
Was
down
that the
having a bunch of
warehouse?
drinks. She's had at least 20 by
look.
now.
I'm asking Lou because my headphones died. Like I legit missed.
Oh,
missed
she's
probably, like,
down.
10
She's
minutes.
just down in the bar, drinking people under the table. She's in the inn.
Gotcha. Okay,
She's
she's
gonna
in. I was assuming that Micah was still in the warehouse right now. That's where my headphones
Nah.
died.
No.
No, Micah showed back up, and she was in the bar drinking, and then he came up here because she asked for a redheaded twink.
Oh, okay. So I thought he was still being shaken down at the warehouse. From that.
No.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No. I went to the warehouse. I basically, I mean, they don't believe me, but it's too not worth it to just fuck
You
around.
don't say.
So they were like, look, just stay the fuck away from the warehouse, stay the fuck away from Remy, and we're good.
I mean,
All right.
we can put a pin in the whole, Remy thing in the letter.
For the moment.
Yeah.
Look, all I'm saying is, if we do take a shot at Remy, we're gonna need to make sure that it is foolproof next time.
Foolproof.
Or we got to do it very on the down low.
On the down low. Got it. Anywho,
We're gonna have to
think
confront
I,
him eventually.
yeah. If you don't mind, I think I've pissed off quite enough people for 1 week, so I think I'm gonna go downstairs for a second.
Wait, are you not gonna just go downstairs and piss her off though?
Well, she said she was looking to beat
Maybe.
his ass, so...
I mean,
She probably is gonna beat my ass. She's bigger than I am.
you remember the 2-minute trauma dump you just had about family? I don't expect that that's gonna go well.
I mean, she's practically family, but also far enough removed from family where she
That you
doesn't
can fuck her.
really have to. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I mean, she did say that she was upset that you left without saying anything.
Yeah, I
So-
bet she was.
So in other words, she's not, obligated by a higher authority to beat your ass. It'll just be a personal ass beating.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
And that's being that I'm probably owed, so if you don't mind, I'm gonna try and lessen the damage.
Maybe I can get another shot out of it.
Priorities.
I think I'll walk with you, Eli.
Yeah.
And Mike is just gonna pat him on the
You
back.
fucking. You shut up, motherfucker. God damn it.
Is there like a balcony thing that overlooks the inside of the tavern, or is it just stairs?
It's
Colin,
just
that go up?
stairs. Just stairs that go up. There's not a balcony.
Okay.
If you want to watch, you got to go downstairs.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll just stay a healthy distance away. I don't really want to get in between. I know how the bar squabbles go. I have a good time. Matthias, are you coming?
Might as well.
I mean, it's going to be a shit show, at the very least.
That's all you wanted to ask?
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I didn't expect any straightforward answer, and I expected to argue for 20 minutes and me get irritated and go downstairs. So I'm going to end on a high note.
I reckon that's fine.
All right. Well,
For now. But I guess I'll give the letter back to you.
Eli, you can talk about the letter later. It doesn't have any real immediate implications, at least
Yeah.
tonight and
Yeah.
tomorrow.
For now.
Heading downstairs,
For now.
Eli, you hear sort of familiar laughter coming from down below as you step down on the stairway and you see an old friend.
I'm gonna be right behind him.
Hey, Noralia, how are you?
Missy, I got you. One red-headed twink made to order.
Damn, where'd I get me one of those?
The pain.
Your old friend Noralia, who you've known for basically your entire life. She, I have Noralia, but I did add a little bit of stuff. Noralia was she was born with a withered arm.
Oh my god, Aruna?
That would make
She
sense,
didn't,
honestly.
she
considering
didn't,
the reason.
I know.
she didn't lose it. But she was born with basically a stunted arm. It didn't grow right. That being said, she always kept up with the boys. She always was outside climbing trees, turning rocks over, playing with bugs, going, swimming in the local creek, that sort of thing. She always, she did never let it keep her down. She kept up with the boys, and as she got older, her father encouraged it. He essentially was always like, you might have to work a little bit harder, but you know what? Your left arm will be twice as strong as theirs. And that sort of thing. And so she ran around. As she got older, she was super smart. and she ended up going into Magitech study, and she has basically encased her withered arm in basically Magitech, so it's now fully, like, a strong, fully functional arm. Prosthetic, basically.
This thing's been like this for probably years now.
It's probably been like that for a couple years at least. She's constantly tinkering with it and upgrading it, but she's had the basic, like, structure of it for years. And despite...
Hell yeah, I love the art.
She is, like I said, she's pretty, but she's certainly not beautiful. Her hair's cut short. She's got sort of rough, dark skin.
Post one of the most beautiful AI women's I've ever seen. She's cute, but not beautiful, and it's like,
That's Colin's hallmark.
Look, we all know the AI can only make 10s.
It's
Or
basically
3s.
true.
It's 10s or 3s. You get one or the other.
10s or 3s was my nickname in high school.
Jesus fucking Christ.
She is, like I said, you can, when you look at her, like I said, she's got, you know, dark skin. She's like got the faintest kind of hint of a peak on her ears of some relatively diluted elven heritage. But she is about 6 inches taller than you. And when she sees you sort of come up down the stairs, she gets a stern look on her face, and she stands up and walks over with an exaggerated sort of stern look, and she glowers down at you and then wraps both her arms around you and lifts you up and basically starts swinging you around, says, "You ran off, you freaking idiot, and you didn't tell me you were running off. And this time I didn't even find you in the normal places. You ran all the way to here?"
Yeah. Guard switch.
And she, like, squeezes you super tight. She, like, squeezes the air out of you.
Do you fart?
It's about right.
Well, that's one bounty completed. I think I'm gonna go get another shot.
She lets you
Appreciate
down.
your help there, Micah.
I am as good as my word, and she makes sure you have a shot.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes. Good to know he's so easy to buy.
She sits down and says, all right, you assholes, I'm done drinking for now. Clear out. Go back to your
Next
fucking
time I'll get
homes
her
or
to
your
give
own
me a whole
drinks."
bottle.
As she sort of clears an area on the table and sits down, and she sort of motions for you to sit down. She sits on the table and says, "Where the hell? Why did you run off this time?"
Well, you remember I tried to get into Caldera, right?
Well, yeah.
Well, Dad kind of got ahead of that one, and he basically convinced him to just shut the door in my face.
What an asshole. Your dad's such a dick.
Yeah. Right? Like, I don't know what the fuck has gotten into him, like, these past few years, but he's been so fucking controlling. I don't know, I just kind of snapped, I guess.
That really...
I, don't know, I had to leave.
I can't
The
blame
second I
that.
found out, I just fucking...
Really sucks.
Yeah, and tomorrow, I think, is going to be the first day I've seen him since I left, and then I got this whole thing done, and I kind of, like, brushed the back of my hair and short.
Yeah, I kind of came, like, I heard we heard that you were here. Your dad got a message from Malcolm Darby. Said, you were around, and
Yeah.
and obviously, if your dad comes here, my dad comes here, and, I'm not gonna miss out, so here I am.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's honestly probably the best news I've gotten all week, honestly.
Malcolm, he didn't...
Show.
Your dad was, like, really sort of trying to grill Malcolm to get where you are, but he's like, you know how Malcolm is. He's like, you'll see him eventually, but, he told me where you were.
Yeah. Yeah, Malcolm's always on the lookout. It's awesome.
She sort of smiles, but then she sort of says, she sort of says, I don't, like, I want to tell you up front, because I don't want to, like, make you feel bad or weird, but, my father and your father I mean, have arranged for me to go and do studies and work in Caldera. And I didn't want to like make it like weird or lie about it.
No,
Because I know
no,
you want
that-
to you want to go there.
I'm not gonna step in your way. I think you deserve to go. You're right. It sucks, and I appreciate you telling me, but
She's-
I'm not.
She's got the
I'm not gonna
same
tell you not to
sort of
go.
dreams you do. Different major, but
Yeah, different scope, but like she's going down the science path. She's a STEM major.
yeah, so
Oh, no.
she really wants to go there as well and blow stuff up and mess with old technologies. So, but
Yeah,
you can
should
tell
go. I
she
mean,
kind of
you'd be.
and and she feels bad saying, also, your dad who stopped you from getting, he like put in a good word for me to go in.
Yeah, and I can see that. I do. It does suck. It fucking hurts. It does. But it doesn't mean that it should stop you. I think you should go.
She nods and she very solemnly says, I mean, I was gonna go anyways, but now I don't feel bad about it. And she sort of smiles.
I take her drink and I drink it.
Hell yeah.
Easy there, lightweight.
Hey, now I've only had 3 Smirnoff Ices. I'm fine.
That's more than me.
She sort of says, she nods her head. Nah, I know your idea, fine. You drink 3 or 4, then you slip an antidote and convince everyone that you're able to drink as well as I can.
Damn.
Maybe.
I see you. They might not.
It's worked once or twice.
Mike is just gonna write a note down. Get antidote from Eli next time drinking contest.
She just smiles and she drinks with you, and it's nice. She tells you about, home. What you've only been gone for a little while, but
Yeah, there's
tells
still
you
been
about it.
shit that I've been missing.
It's been you've missed things, old friends.
Little Timmy got stuck in the well again, that sort of shit.
She's like, oh, your brother's fine, your friends are fine, everyone's fine. Yeah, your brother's fine.
Dad's still a dick.
Dad's fine. Your mom's dead. Still
That's
dead.
fine.
Still dead. Your
Yeah,
teacher.
mom's still a statue in a garden.
Your teacher's still dead.
It's fine.
Yeah, she still blew up.
All right, but she does tell you, she's here. She's glad she found you. You have some drinks, like I said. Your dad's here, but you knew that anyways. It makes sense why she's here, because wherever your dad goes, her dad goes. There's sort of a bodyguard friend relationship. So
Secret Service and all that.
basically, and she drinks and she enjoys and she's like, all right, you got to introduce me to all your friends. Makes you sort of introduced to everyone.
All right.
Buys everyone a drink.
Right. Well, we'll start with the sellout. This one here is Micah. He's a great friend.
Cheers.
She lifts her drink and says, I already met him.
This is Matthias. He's got a pretty heavy hand on things, but it's comforting to know that there's someone here who can take direction, initiative is the word I'm looking for. Initiative.
Take direction.
Oh my god, he's
About to
so
give her
old.
some
What
direction.
is he, 60? Oh my
And
god,
this
he's
is
so
my-
old.
This is my sub-slave, Matthias. He's good at taking direction.
I didn't know you were hanging out with old men now. Jeez.
I rolled to seduce this woman.
Well,
Oh.
she is like 18.
Oh,
I don't know,
Yeah, she's
how old is Eli?
18.
All right, so she's like 18.
Yeah, she's like 18.
This is medieval times, so she could be 12.
Yeah, she's been right for years.
This is medieval times. She could be 12. That's
Yeah.
not how that works, Colin.
Hey man, it's all right. Wilmer Valderrama and Demi Lovato had that age difference.
She's already past her breeding age, so
Ugh.
Breathe.
wait.
Oh
Shut
my
the fuck
god.
up, Connor. But yeah, she's like, how do you do?
Afternoon, miss. Glad to see that. I can kind of see where he gets some of it from now.
What, you think this little shit got anything from me? He could never even keep up.
Yeah,
May I try?
it all makes sense now. Coming from him and Darby and you, I can tell. Good to meet you.
And this little
I'm
bundle
level?
of fire sticks is Beaumont.
Yep.
Bundle of sticks.
Hey!
That is certainly a way that I have been described. One of the descriptions of all time.
He's so little smoky little fire boy. I really don't. I mean, I haven't had much of a chance to get to know these guys all that well.
I like his his jaunty vest and tie.
I was just
Oh yeah, he's definitely very dapper.
kind of expecting y'all to like duke it out.
I mean, that's probably not out of the cards entirely.
Wouldn't be much of a fight.
Like, do you remember over Yule, you and I had that
Yeah.
fight out in the
Friendly squabble.
Yeah, exactly. And she's usually the partner I'm with during that.
I mean,
She whoops my ass a lot.
Does she at least tie the robotic arm behind her back as a handicap?
Fuck no.
Oh.
Yeah, that thing hurts like shit, by the way.
I fucking built it. I'm gonna use it.
Well, I think Matthias would be, a more appropriate, sparring partner between the bunch of us.
What, for her?
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Why are you thrusting me upon your battles here?
I mean,
Well, I just
think you
seem to
could take her.
recall the last time you got knocked on your ass, you seemed to enjoy it, so none of us can, exactly live up to that expectation, so.
That's true. I don't think I can knock you on your ass, but she probably she'd have a better chance than either of us could combined, honestly.
Yep. She's a hell of an inventor.
And this woman right here that is clearly not involved in anything right now, that is Stitcher.
Yep. Stitcher is here and present.
She's
AFK.
She is definitely being quiet right now.
It's nice to meet you.
We like her better that way.
Nice to meet you, Stitcher.
Oh yeah, it's me, Stitcher. Oh, I'm like gothic. I don't like to talk.
Remember, silence is golden, but duct tape is silver.
I like your undercut.
Silence is golden, just like this woman's showers are about to be if she drinks any more.
Jesus.
Oh
Nah, it's coming out pure clear at this point.
God damn.
Alright.
I bet it doesn't even smell anymore.
It's straight vodka now.
I think
Oh, no.
Stitcher. I think Stitcher would like this lady, but of course not here.
But
Yeah, that's a shame for her.
she smiles. Lovely to meet all of you.
So what about you? What have you been getting into?
Oh,
I mean, I've been gone for weeks now.
a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Working on upgrading the arm, building all sorts of things.
Yeah, I see you got that piston shit figured out. Your elbow's kind of not as locked up.
Yeah. It works, but it sometimes seizes up a little bit. Can make a little bit of a racket. It's a little bit unstable sometimes. But Hey, working most of the time is better than not working at all.
That's true. God knows trying to keep myself occupied down here in Kirkwall's been definitely tiring.
Yeah, I
You
feel
know, I'm
that.
really just trying to do anything but the tribunal. I've been trying to do everything but put my mind on that.
Well, yeah, I can't blame you. But you know, your dad's not unreasonable usually. And like I said, it's not like you're gonna be alone. You're gonna be in a room full of like the most
That's true.
some of the most important people in like the Faith Resolute. He's not gonna make like an ass out of
Yeah,
himself. So
Well, that and he's definitely gonna be outranked by someone there.
Oh,
I mean, probably.
What if-
It's gotta be.
And Malcolm's gonna be there, and you know, he's always been able
Yeah,
to.
you know what,
he's got
Colin's
sway.
fucking setting you up for Fire Lord Ozai Agni Kai in front of basically your uncle Iroh, who is Malcolm Darby.
My uncle.
How horrifying.
He's
Oh no!
he's
So wait,
always.
Who's my Azula?
Oh shit!
No, you don't really have one. All your siblings are friends with you. They like you.
Does that make this Nora like Kylie or something?
Maybe.
She's
Kinda?
kind of. She's a lot more boyish.
Maybe Toph.
Yeah, she's a bit more fly. Yeah, there you go. Toph is probably better.
But she's like, you know, Malcolm's gonna be there, and he's always been able to smooth things over. And my dad'll be there. He's the same, so you know, he's got people on you, behind you.
Yeah, I'm hoping this thing just kind of blows over and I just kind of pop free and just kind of do my own thing.
They just, from what I heard from my dad, they're just gonna ask some questions about like the things you saw, and it probably isn't even gonna be that long or that big a deal. I think they've got like internal matters to deal with and talk about more than anything with like you.
You think we're gonna just get like the bureaucratic treatment?
Yeah, it's the boring shit, the stuff that
Yeah.
we're going to school not to have to deal with.
Yeah, 10 minutes of answer these identifying questions and 5 minutes of actual substance.
She holds up her arms like, I like cogs, but I don't want to be like a cog in the machine, you know.
Yeah. No, I'll drink to that. No, I do drink to
Alright.
that.
I mean, she still got those 18-year-old dreams. I'm gonna be different. I'm not gonna be part of the machine, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, she drinks to that.
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
Like I
Buys
said,
insurance.
but there's gonna be a whole bunch of people there, whole bunch of everything. Like I said, people coming from all over, leaders. Not obviously, this is a little bit below like the leader of the Faith Resolute, but there's gonna be some important people around, so from all over the place. Probably people you've never even heard of, because they don't really matter that much. Well, they matter, but not to the Bulwark Blade or anything, or your family. So, she, spends the night, drinks with you, does the standard affair of, kids her age. She's like, yeah, she says, you got any of those quick alchemies left? Why don't you make some grit for us?
I mean, let's fucking go, girl.
Snort that grit.
Let's get fucked up on grit. I'm making grit. Hang on.
Get tore up from the floor up.
I'm on mobile for a little bit, but I'm listening.
What do you think happened to Connor though? Legitimately.
He's out doing that grit.
Success by 9. That's some good shit.
Alright,
That's some
It's
good
not
shit.
critical success good shit, but that's still some pretty good shit.
you get some grit together. Hell yeah. Alright.
No, yeah, let's get fucked up, girl.
Hell yeah. It's a hell of a night. You're gonna wake up like naked in the street.
Mhm. Where is it? Oh, it doesn't appear in my inventory until I press the button. Well, then I'll just do this.
cats, BRB.
All right. You spend the night and you party. You have some fun. You have good times. It's nice to see her again. She's the same as she ever was. It's nice because, she doesn't treat you any like differently now that your braid is cut. She doesn't really even say that much about it. She just treats you as her friend.
Yeah.
That's all she needs to know. That's all she wants to really know.
Yeah, so we'll spend the night just catching up and shit.
Alright.
Enjoying ourselves and being fucking drugged out of our goddamn minds.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll a save. That's a failure.
Oh shit. You gotta get fucking addicted to drugs.
Is that stage 1 then? Or stage 2?
No, don't worry about it. You just get fucked up. I'm not gonna worry about getting you like addicted to drugs or anything. Unless you really start leaning into it.
Easy. Yeah, they make it so easy to do in Pathfinder. Oh, you did cocaine once, you're fucked up for life.
If you start really leaning into it, we'll think about it. But an old friend coming to town and you doing like a line of cocaine, ain't that's fine.
Yeah.
You're up late though. You're up well after most of the people leave. You're able to tell embarrassing stories about each other. She's got her embarrassing stories as well.
Wait a second. Did you just say like doing a line of cocaine as a treat is fine?
It's fine.
Yeah.
You do one.
Yeah,
okay.
it's
An
An old friend comes to town. You have a couple of drinks and you do a line of cocaine. You're not gonna get addicted.
Cody, I'm a wealthy kid. I'm a fucking what's the affluenza?
Yeah.
Affluenza team.
You just missed Colin saying that. Yeah, you don't have to be addicted to drugs. Your friend came to town. Y'all did a line of coke. You're not addicted to cocaine. It's okay.
It's fine.
Amazing.
It's fine.
Just a little cocaine as a treat. That's all.
But
Just a little treat.
she tells you, she's able to tell embarrassing stories about you. You're able to tell embarrassing stories about her. You want to make up an embarrassing story about her?
I'll make an embarrassing story about Eli.
I mean, you can.
Eli, tell us about the time she farted.
Oh man.
Had pants
The
on.
time she farted in church. The time she farted in church after eating like 6 dozen deviled eggs. I don't know how fucking many it was, but it was a lot of deviled eggs.
Where's that
Really?
fucking video of the pastor in the black church? Yeah. Oh Lord.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that video.
Oh, I saw Connor's owner.
Yeah. She's
Is he back?
Nora's like the first time.
Oh my god.
The first time, it's only happened a couple years, but the first time I like kind of, messed around with a guy, I didn't realize how far like up it is on the body,
Hey guys, I'm sorry, I got family shit going on. I gotta bounce.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, apologies.
I didn't realize how far up it is, and so I was like a little bit confused. And she sort of tells her own embarrassing stories. You tell embarrassing stories about each other, have to spend the night, do some drugs, have some drinks, wake up in the morning. Now,
Yeah. Too bad that Connor's friend was gonna
Wake
get
up
burned
in the
middle of
morning
night,
feeling
but he
like
left.
Pete. Oh wait, he's problematic now.
she's all tattoos now, but we're just gonna you rest. We'll move forward to the meeting at least. Nothing else is really gonna to happen.
I tried rectifying my mistake, so I'm pretty happy with today.
At the end of the day, you didn't really steal that much of anything or did fuck anything up. It's more, you know, you went and talked to them. It's more trouble for them to be like, I want him arrested and charged for just fucking with him, because people got beat up, but pretty much everyone got away. It's like, fuck it. It's more
Next time
trouble.
I should have said I was sent by the rat. That would have been the better play.
Well, it might have been. Go with all right. You wake up bright and early. It is a cold and clear day. Fortunately, that makes it even colder. There's largely any sort of snow that had previously accumulated over the past couple of days has kind of melted or disappeared. So it's just large tracts of sort of frozen, damp, muddy ground and sort of scrubby, dry grass, great dead trees. It's, you know, the middle of winter, essentially. It's not the most beautiful things, but you wake up and you find that there is also someone sort of waiting for you whenever you wake up. Let's go bring up the art. Character art.
The art.
Go to my art.
The
folder.
The art.
The art.
The art.
All right.
The art.
The art.
Where's the art?
We got one.
God,
One.
The suspense is fucking killing me.
I'll say Neuralia's father, Oda.
Oda Nobunaga.
Of
Basically.
course, he's got a katana.
I mean, he's a samurai.
He's a samurai. He's literally.
I made him a samurai. He's gonna be Japanese.
Wow, Beaver, you fucking weeb. I've never ever done anything remotely in that realm. Yeah.
There is.
Tommy, show us the Kirby butt.
Hell yeah. I'd slap it and watch it jiggle.
Get up all the way.
Hey, so what does American
would
Kirby do
slap
when he
Kirby
absorbs a
up on
school
the way.
shooter? What does American Kirby do when he absorbs a school shooter?
Oh my god.
Stand up all the way, Tommy. Show us the full shirt.
You want the full shirt?
American Kirby. School shooter Kirby.
That's true. This guy's a fucking weeb.
Kirby breathes in a MAGA
Kirby
flag
doesn't
and immediately
shoot, he
becomes
just sucks.
like trash.
Alright.
Just give me 2 minutes.
Bam.
Bye, Beaver.
That's your dad.
Oh, he's literally was leaving.
Oh no, not Henry Cavill.
I mean, he's an attractive silver fox.
That works. That still works. I like it. I do like it.
Daddy.
He's an older fellow, but here's something decidedly.
You're not supposed to be attracted to your dad.
Well, there's something decidedly suave and sort of debonair in a way, and something that is almost, like I said, he's an inquisitor. There's a certain amount, that sort of elevation has a certain amount of like almost like refinement that comes with it. But he is there as well. And they are standing in, and the common room is completely empty and it is dead silent.
Oh boy. Beaver is up for the moment, though.
Yep.
Legitimately. Look at that fucking cat.
Your Tazel, your father, has his arms crossed sternly. Oda stands behind him. A sort of, like I say, he's good-natured, but even he seems a little bit stern and a bit grim. as your father says, "We need to talk, boy. I've had the room cleared." I'll pause it right there. Your dad is there. He says, "I've cleared the room. Let's have a talk." As he strides forward, you just realize how much bigger your father sort of is than you. It's an intimidating sight. He's
huge.
a tall fellow. He stands nearly 7 feet tall.
Dang.
And he is muscular. It's all like proportioned well, but because he's so just huge, despite his age, just lithe, lean muscle and imposing. And like I said, every hair is in place. Everything is neatly trimmed. His clothes are stark black. His eyes are like piercing gray. He's a very imposing figure. It feels like he shouldn't need a bodyguard at all, but there he is.
Smaller than him.
Yep.
But will still fuck you up.
But he crosses his arms. He says,
"Is Michael Darby there?" Sorry.
No, Malcolm Darby's not there. "I've had the room cleared, boy. Let's talk."
Okay. I'll like sheepishly make my way into the common room by him.
I just want to make sure that I don't pull a Connor and interrupt anymore. This is a just Eli going down thing, right? I would assume we would not be welcome because it got cleared.
If you go down, he'd say, "We need the room."
I figure. Okay. All right.
I kind of look at
Yeah,
Eli. Does Eli make any kind of like, "Holy shit, please, like, get me out of this kind of patient situation"?
No, he looks like the jig is up.
Okay.
I was instructed by Michael Darby to be with you and protect you if need be, at least for now.
I'm not in any actual danger though. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Thank you though.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know, so I can shut up.
So, you like the haircut?
He lifts one hand and sort of touches the roughly shorn area of the blade, where your braid was. He sort of says, "What a sloppy cut. And I can't say I'm all that pleased by it."
Well, I could have had you do it.
"You could have had me do it if you had just waited and listened."
And how long would I have waited? Would I have to wait until I was a man? An old man?
"You would have waited until you were ready."
I'm ready now.
He sort of says, "Is that so?"
Yeah, I've went out. I've bought things. I've been doing all right these past few weeks without this constant hovering. I've been all right. Hell, if anything, these other guys have been taking bigger ass whoopings than I have. These guys go down constantly.
Roll a perception.
Ooh, perception.
Oh my god.
Against him, this is gonna be great.
All right. You don't. Whenever he's sort of reaching up and sort of touching the roughly shorn braid, You don't see the thin pin so much as feel it as it pierces just underneath your chin, and you immediately feel your body just sort of start to stiffen.
Oh, fuck. We're going the Jason Bourne route. I love it.
Are you ready? And you can't even say anything. You
Nope.
see the needle between my fingers? You let me reach up and get that close to you? You cannot trust anyone. And he sort of stands and he sort of walks around the table a little bit. He paces. But he does sigh. He says, I wanted you to be more prepared. I wanted you to really be ready. Know how to not just fight. To think, to see. You've spent your whole life trying to run before you walk. And he sort of waves his hand sort of annoyingly away. And you, after a few moments, you do feel the paralysis begin to wane. It's very temporary. It's more to make a point.
How much movement do I have?
It's you can like flop around at this point.
Oh, damn. Okay, so I can't, like, make anything concentrated?
I mean, you could try to.
Well, we only used one of the antidotes on Mira. I was gonna try and slip the antidote while he was doing his monologuing.
You can try to.
Hell yeah. Is that a stealth check?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's fucking go. Actually, fucking make it public. Yeah, this is probably not enough.
You sort of awkwardly fumble for the antidote and just sort of slowly lift it up. It's just sort of you can see Oda starts to move forward to help you drink it, but your father just sort of raises his hand and he stops in place. And then your father walks up and he pushes it to your lips and makes you drink it.
God damn it, I hate this so much, but I love it. Fuck!
Well, I can't change what you did. He sort of shakes his head. Regardless of my feelings, you are a man now. Your braid has been cut, the ceremony has happened. I've already had words of distaste with Malcolm over it, but he didn't seem to care very much. So I can only leave you with a warning, my son, and it is an important one. Keep your head down. Go where you want to go, but don't rile things up. Don't draw attention to yourself. You don't need to. You're going to have a fine life. You've always had the opportunity to have a fine life. You don't need to run off to Caldera or the steps of absolution into some god-known, unknown waste.
But I want to.
We don't always get to do what we want. There are responsibilities, obligations. But he sort of sighs and he shakes his head. Nothing to do about it now. If your mother were here, no doubt she'd be pleased.
And why aren't you?
He doesn't say anything. But he reaches in his bag. Pulls out a nice sort of like dark black silken scarf. Looks kind of, it looks old. Looks like it's well worn. But he says this belonged to your mother. She's not around to look after you. God knows I wish she was. And I have business in the Bulwark Blade. So I can't keep an eye on you. Maybe this little piece of her will help. It's like she's there. And he's gonna very deliberately and carefully wrap it around your neck.
Like covering the back?
Yep. He very deliberately covers all the way up the back of your neck.
I just kind of like my eyes are well off as I'm looking at him.
I mean, you wouldn't destroy your mother's scarf taking it off.
Absolutely not. But like at the same time, I don't understand what's fucking happening, and this sucks.
Yeah, you got no clue. But he's very deliberately like covering up your neck. Says, "Keep it with you. It's like she's watching you, and it will bring me comfort, like someone's protecting you. Even if I can't, even though I tried." Now that might be a lie. This could just be a scarf he got from some random dude. Who knows?
Oh God.
But you don't know that. Big day today, though. Quite a few people that I haven't seen in quite a long time. All gathered together, hoping to listen to you and your friends. You can roll a perception check.
Yeah.
Again. Do it again.
Oh God.
He seems surprisingly, he's got a cold and calm facade, but there's an underlying feeling of he's worried about something. And you don't necessarily know if it's you or the situation, but he's not happy. Something's bothering him, and he's not happy to have been taken from the Bulwark Blade. But he says, I'm sure you will avail yourself well, my boy. You're always the smart one.
Yeah, learning from the best.
Hardly, your mother's not here anymore.
Oh God damn it, that one hurt, Colin.
I mean, it was true love, so it's not like he married her like a bitch, so.
Yeah.
But he says, come along, boy. Go fetch your friends. The council's already gathered, largely.
Okay. Well, I'll make my way upstairs as best I can with my hardly working legs at the entrance with the work.
It's like, why are you walking like you just got done with Dancing with the Stars?
Why are you walking like you just got done writing Seabiscuit?
Not a fan.
So I'll go up, I'll start knocking on doors. Hey, fellas, it's time.
Eli's dad is like a very big adventurer, right?
He did
Yeah.
some adventuring, all right.
Like recognizable.
It's hard to say.
If I'm not from the region where they are from.
I'd say it's worth a roll at least.
It's worth a roll. It's not very hard. The thing is, he's a prominent adventurer. He's also a prominent inquisitor, and with that sort of goes a certain level of attempting anonymity to an extent.
Would that be society?
You know, I just roll a society, or it could be a religion check, because it's part of the faith
Society's
resolute.
higher.
Tazel, how do you, Almarix, is that his last name?
Almarax.
Almarax, is legendary to a extent for being a little bit hard-nosed, a very thorough inquisitor. He is he, alongside, you know, his motley group, really part of the things that got him into Inquisition was he really was able to root out sort of nefarious magic users, not people that are just practicing magic, but those that were using it for ill gain, whether that be, you know, forms of necromancy, raising the dead up, and sort of exploiting people in the afterlife. Sort of seeds of powerful wizards that were trying to bring back a certain measure of the skull occult, that sort of thing. He's very good at it.
Okay. This is a big wig dude.
He is a big wig
I'm in
dude.
that position.
Yes. And that is my dad.
So you would have heard of him.
I would have heard. Okay. So Eli comes back. He looks like he's had a fun time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's been a very fun 5 minutes.
Me on my no. 5 seconds.
Yeah, I think we're up now.
You everything okay?
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out the pieces.
Didn't know your father was such a big wig.
Yeah, I try to keep that to myself for obvious reasons.
I understand. No, you had extremely uncomfortable Matthias noises. You
Yeah. I mean, you want to go meet your heroes or something? Like, 'cause, I mean, we got shit to do, honestly.
it's nothing like that. Just making sure you're okay, please.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think he's in the mood for an autograph.
Huh?
I just don't think he's in the mood for an autograph.
No, go
Not
ask
what
him
I
for an
was
autograph.
asking.
Do it.
Not what I was asking. For sure, not what I was asking. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I gotta go pee.
Yeah,
I'll be
obviously
right back.
trying to lighten the mood a little bit.
I gotta go pee, but you can keep talking.
Do you on extreme distress faces and noises. Talk about it.
I mean, I'd rather drink about it, but I don't think we can do that right now.
Fair enough. Get this man a drink right now.
You know,
Without-
we were this close to a revelation. We were this close.
I mean, what can I say? I grew up around the military. Like, they like drinking.
I
Can't
think
believe
Matthias.
Daddy Maddie won't just talk with Eli.
I think Matthias is starting to have what we call feeling.
Don't say it like that. That's weird.
I mean, any weirder than the shit that you say normally?
Yes. Very much so, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, my dad's kind of the lord of the bulwark blade, and he made quite a career for himself in the Inquisition, and now he's here. Yay!
Yeah, I feel like we are stuck perpetually in a phase of awkwardness.
All right. So
It's been a hell of a week. I'll be honest with you there. That's a pretty fair assessment.
Yeah. Well, anyway, tribunal, right?
Yeah.
Tribunal.
tribunal,
We should probably wait till Stitcher's here, but tribunal.
tribunal. All right.
That's true.
You leave with your father, who's, you know, since he's going there anyways, you might as well walk with him.
Yep.
You head towards.
Like, I'm just eyeing him cautiously the whole fucking
does
time.
not
I'm watching
does
like
not
a
even
hawk.
does not even look at you. All right.
Why won't you look at me, Papa?
Because I already have a son that's not a disappointment.
Damn.
Duh.
You think Colin would have gotten his rocks off enough with bad parenting in the last campaign?
He's,
Oh hell no.
you know, he's a parent.
He is a parent.
It's not that he doesn't care for the boy. It's just that you know,
Mm-hmm.
he got his
When
own
your
shit.
dad is Jason Bourne, it's really hard to showcase these feelings in a healthy manner.
The large central building is made of sort of a pristine white stone and sits in the heart of Kirkwall, and you can see it is several statues of the most prominent gods in front of it. Each of them clutching the weapons of their choice. You see Saren Ray with like a scimitar and things like that. The building itself is well maintained, and the grounds, despite the winter, are probably quite nice, or they seem quite nice. Obviously, in the heart of winter, it's like dead scrub grass and sort of dead trees, but you know, it looks like it's in the nice part of town. You're led
It's not Castle Street.
You are led inside, and you have to wait for like an hour. Just a rather boring hour. Your father goes and he disappears. You can see Malcolm Darby is there, but he doesn't have the opportunity to really say anything, as he also ducks into a large room. And after roughly an hour, you are called inside. And it is a large meeting room, and there has been a table that is set up, and there are 7 chairs with 7 people seated in them. You see your father, quite understandably, perhaps unsurprisingly, at the head of the table, as despite maybe hearing that he won't be the highest ranking person there, he absolutely is. As he sits right in the center, his fingers steepled. Malcolm Darby sits to his side. He has a sort of good-natured look on his face, but The rest of them are people that you've never seen before. All of them wearing motley assortments of armor and religious symbols, all members of the faith resolute that look on. As your father, in a very calm yet stern voice, through his sort of steepled finger, says, I want you to start at the beginning and tell me everything unusual or mundane that you've seen. I want all of it. And that's where we will end it.